If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this new moon, on this powerful Thursday. And I am later than I'm usually on, but I have been dealing with some Ascension symptoms, so I can't guarantee how long I'm going to be on for or what's going to happen during this live, but I did want to jump on anyway. So here I am. So you can ask me about love, career, health, wealth, anything that's going on really. You can ask me about your person, whatever you want to know. So I'm just making sure I am live. So let me just check my end. Bear with me a second. There we go. Okay, I am live. Let me just check I've got sound, and I have. Okay, so if you're watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me right now, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me. But do bear with me. As I said, that's why I haven't been on all week, because I'm dealing with Ascension symptoms, and you know how bad that can be. Okay, so the decks I'm going to use today, with it being the new moon, I'm going to bring in the Moonology Manifestation cards by Yasmin Boland. I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to bring in my deck, the New Moon Twin Flame Oracle. I'm going to bring in the Heart to Heart cards by the Historic Feminine. I'm going to bring in some cards by Divine Diana, which are really beautiful, and some Cat Cherry cards as well. So just to let you know, we've got Ling in the house, my moderator. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Just to let you know, I am going through Ascension symptoms. So I may be running up and down the bathroom. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I just really wanted to jump on with it being the new moon, but I could not come on this morning. It was impossible. Okay, so we'll see how we go, okay? So again, just be aware of that. Can't guarantee donations, whatever. I'm just going to see how it goes. I just want to jump on and give some advice today. That's why I'm here. So we're going to start with Andrea says, may I have a relationship reading about JD the Leo? What is this current energy for me? I'm in Aries. Okay. So let's see what he's currently experiencing. Okay, so what's he going through? This is for Andrea, okay? He's grateful for you. That's what he's going through. He's grateful. He's thinking about you. He's thinking about how grateful he is for you and how grateful he feels to know you and have met you. So he is really grateful for you right now, which is a great energy for him to feel. But he is also under pressure. This card just moved on top of the deck. So he is under pressure in his life. That could be work related. He could be just feels pressured to show up for you the right way. So what I'm kind of feeling is gratitude is the right attitude to have. So you can work on gratitude as well, you know, releasing any struggle around the situation or needing it to be a certain way, you know, just letting it breathe and be. And I feel he will really appreciate that, you know, you kind of taking that step back to allow him to move forward. So yeah, live in the present moment. This is what your guidance is about this whole situation. The more in the present you are, the better things will be, okay? So what's the message for the new moon? So he is grateful for you. He has got feelings for you. He just wants to take it slow. Or he wants to deal with something he feels pressured about. So this new moon, the angels say, write down 10 things that you love about yourself. So what do you love about yourself right now that you can be grateful for? So again, this is really like being grateful, using gratitude to your advantage. What else do you need to know? What else is the guidance? We've got heart light, shine your light bright. So he's drawn to your light as well. So be in the energy of love so you can attract it in. Let me also see what tarot he's in. Let me bring in one of these cards. I've got cards everywhere. Let me just move these out of the way. What else do you need to know? Okay, yeah, I mean, he wants to take your cup. So I do feel he's going to take that cup from you. You know, it's in reverse. So I feel that he is planning something. So I feel the more you relax about things, the more in the moment you are, the quicker things will move forward with this person. I hope that helps, okay? So we're going to do Ling says, hi Liz, ST's current feelings, next actions to me, and a message. So what do we need to know? He's making progress. There is progress in this connection, especially over the next 2 to 3 months. I'm seeing that bird as a seagull there. So he's trying to master his emotions. So he may be getting a bit emotional about certain things. Yeah, he feels uneasy with his emotions, and that's what his struggle is. So his biggest struggle is that he struggles to be emotional with you. But he is making progress towards that. Yeah, they give me a block in the throat chakra. That's what he struggles to do. Because he's something to do with childhood. My childhood wasn't perfect and I need to let it go. So something in his childhood stopped him from being open and vulnerable with you, or stops him from being open and vulnerable with you now. So what's his next action? to take some kind of action. It's going to be spontaneous and unexpected. It won't be what you expect at all. Okay, what else is going on with him? Embody divine love. So that's what he wants to do, and you help him to do that. So that's your guidance, to embody this love, you know, to feel strong in this love. So what else is going on with him right now? Yeah, second chance. The relationship deserves a second chance. So he wants to ask you for a second chance. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Just to let everyone know, it's not that you're paying for reading. Someone's put pay for reading. I can see you've super chatted me, but you're not paying for reading, okay? Super chats can prioritise your donation, but it's a donation. It's not a paid reading. If you want a paid reading with me, you need to email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Okay, I never ask for donations. They're voluntary. It's on you. I can't always guarantee I'm going to answer everyone's donation. So just so you know, people going on saying I've paid for a reading, you've put a donation on there. So important you understand that, okay? Because if there's any day when I can't stay on long, like I'm experiencing, Ascension symptoms today, so I didn't have to come on, but I've come on to help people. Don't want to feel forced or rushed in any way. Okay, so you don't have to donate to me. So people are donating, but I don't ask for donations. Okay, so that, saying that like I've paid for read, I can already see that you've put a donation on there. So, you don't have to try and tell me what I'm doing. I do know, okay? So you're saying then the next person I'm doing, I want to do Christine. Okay, so we're going to do, come next, will you come online for, I don't know, because I'm experiencing physical symptoms. I'm going through Ascension right now. Probably shouldn't even come on today, but I thought I want to help people out, so here I am. I get pressured when people are donating, because you don't need to donate. So I want to do Christine. So Christine says, can I have a new moon reading as to manifestation? So what's the message for you for manifestation, honey? Affirm I am loved. So whatever you're manifesting, if you affirm that you are loved, you're going to be in the right vibrational frequency to bring things in. So affirm it, I am loved, I am lovable, I am ready for love. So it may be something connected with love that you want to manifest. And if you affirm it, then you're going to bring it in. But I feel this is also about you being in the right energy to attract things in. What else do you need to know about this new moon? And obviously new moons are great for manifesting and setting intentions. So we've got clear your mind. So make sure your mind is clear when you're asking the universe for what you desire. So make sure that you're asking for what you want when you have a clear mind, not when you're perhaps worrying about anything or stressing or in ego. So clear your mind and then set your intentions. They give me a lot of fear around that, okay? Ascensions are messing with me. Thanks for the affirmation. So much energy out there. Yeah, it's definitely connected with what we're going through as we move towards the Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate comes in on the 8th, and then we've got the full moon straight after that, and then Mercury retrograde ends. So there's a lot going on, as we move forward as well. So just be in the moment and allow things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got Priyanka says, I'm just looking for the question. New moon blessings. So obviously you've asked a question then you've retracted your question. So, I need to know what your question is, honey. Okay. So Priyanka, where's your question, please? But new moon blessings. New moon blessings. Do you mean you just want a new moon blessing? Okay, let's see what the angels want you to know for the new moon then, okay? So what's the message coming through for you for the new moon? So the guidance for you is start a gratitude journal. And that may be something you've been thinking of doing. So obviously if you write down what you're grateful for, it's going to bring everything that you want in. It's going to multiply things for you. So gratitude is like the great multiplier in your life. So start writing things down. Maybe you want to buy a gratitude journal, like something beautiful, or even like a really nice book where you can write things down. So doing that every day will benefit you. And daily gratitude, it works miracles. It really does. It changes everything. So gratitude is the key for you. What else do you need to know right now? So we've got shine. So this new moon, look at this, new moon in Leo. And obviously we're in Leo season. Okay, and you've got the sunflower to stand tall. So shine, stand tall, know your worth, know your power, value yourself, respect yourself. And that's when things will move forward for you. So shine during this new moon and during this whole Leo season. and relax about things, because there's also a new moon energy around Cancer, which is about emotion. So anytime you go into your emotions, relax, breathe, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, experiencing what you're experiencing, but relax about it. So I feel the message is relax if you're trying to manifest something. Relax into your own power right now. Remember who you are, and everything then will start moving forward for you. So let me just bring in a tarot card as well. What else? Yeah, we've got commitment. You may be trying to manifest commitment, or you may want commitment. You may be asking for marriage or wanting marriage in some way. So I feel if you're wanting marriage in the future, relax about it, because this will come, or you'll be in a committed relationship that can lead to that. So I feel commitment is on the horizon for you if you relax, breathe, stand tall, know your own worth, and trust the journey, and write down what you're grateful for. I hope that helps. And I'm really grateful for you and that donation. Just kind of want to put out there today, you know, that it's not like a normal life for me today, because I am going through my own ascension symptoms. So I hope everyone can respect that. You know, you don't need to donate to ask me questions. I'm here for you, you know. So Christine has donated there as well, and I have answered your question. I think it's Christine there. So can I have a reading as to the calling of mental health counselling, state bonds, is that, and family business property management. Okay, state, what is that? State something. I can't see what you've said. You've put BAODS. I don't know what that means. Okay, does it mean bonds or? But what's the message coming through for you around this? Okay, what's the message coming through around this? So the card that's flying out for you, we've got intuition. It's so important that you listen to your intuition around this situation. That's what the angels' guidance for you is. If you have, you know, if you trust your intuition, then you'll know exactly what to do. Okay, if you're being called to do something. So trust your intuition on this. Let's go a bit deeper though. Okay, what else do you need to know? We've got, yeah, this is about also mental health, and this can be connected with childhood as well. So this could be connected with kids. It could be connected with, like obviously people who struggle with mental health sometimes can be childlike, or connected with things to do with childhood. So I definitely feel that's something that's coming through. So I feel you need to trust your intuition on what you are being guided to do about this. And that's the message coming through, really. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants you to know. You have to bear with me on the cards. I've changed everything around. So I've actually had a big clear out. I've got a big drawer here now with all my decks of cards in. I've got all my Doreen Virtue stuff over here as well. So I've had a big change around. So it's finding where everything is. So the message from Archangel Michael is cord cutting. So I will help you to cut cords with anything that no longer serves you. The love will remain, the fear will not. So breathe. You are now free to let go of the past. Okay, so breathe through this, okay? The focus is with children. So I'm not surprised that card's come out there. But I feel you intuitively know what to do in this situation. Like you're asking for guidance, but the angel's saying you already know. Your higher self is already guiding you. And I feel the last message as well that I shared with you as well will resonate in some way. You know, because it's already taken out of my mind, because once I do a reading, the angels take it away like a pensieve in Harry Potter. But you can also cut cords. So I feel the message is you don't really need to worry. Okay. Yeah, is there a particular deck you want me to use for you? I've got all of Doreen's decks here pretty much. You tell me if there's, let me know in the chat right now if you want me to pull your card from a specific deck. Let me just grab a clip for my hair, because it's in my face. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I'm going through some very bizarre ascension symptoms, as I'm sure we all are at this moment. Okay, let me just clip my hair back because it's already going on my nerves. There we go. Okay, so any particular deck you want me to use? The Courage. The Courage, do you mean Archangel Michael's deck? Okay, there isn't a Courage deck. I've got Archangel Michael. Do you mean this one? The Archangel Michael of deck here. This one. This the one you mean? Just bear with me a second. I'm just deleting some stuff off there. So let me pull you a card from this one. What's the message coming through for you? So the message coming through for you is the romance angels are helping you. So that may be something you need to know in your life in general about love. Okay, what symptoms am I getting? Bladder issues, weird feeling, like my body feels like it's tingling all over. I can't explain it. It's like I really can't explain it. It's a really weird symptom I'm experiencing. Okay, I'm going to channel it in one of the upcoming videos, but I'm just waiting for the angels to confirm what it is, Because the other one, I've been having like bladder issues, like running the toilet all the time. It's really bad in the morning. Okay, but that's connected with something I'm channeling in next week's readings, which is connected with frustration and things like that. But this other thing, it's like a weird sensation all over my body. So you may start experiencing this as we move between the new moon and the full moon. But the romance angels are helping you with whatever it is you're going through, okay? But, you know, we're twin flames. We all experience ascension symptoms on this journey. So thank you guys for saying that, okay? So Daniel, thank you for the donation. Update on me and Jennifer. She's pulled back again. What do you see? Okay, so she's pulled back again. So she's gone back into fear in some way. She's gone into fear. So the message is, yeah, she knows she's going to make adjustments, not just within her own self, but within her own life. You know, got the Knight of Wands. So she wants to adjust the things she's doing in her life. So she may be looking at home life right now, wondering if there's some change she needs to make. So feels like she's perhaps thinking of moving or making some changes around home and to become stronger. So it feels like she's a very strong person, but she feels conflicted in some way. So there could be arguing going on. I don't know what's going on in her home life, if she lives alone or she shares a house with someone or she's around people, because I feel there's conflict going on, arguing or chaos, and she's thinking of moving because of that. So I feel like she wants to be either on her own. I'm not talking about like on her own single without you. What I'm talking about is like she needs space wherever she is right now. I feel there's people around her that are causing conflict in her life. Now, if that doesn't resonate with home, it could be to do with work or people she's around, like friends. So I feel there's people around her that she wants to get away from. And this isn't you. This is other people causing conflict in her life. So how is she feeling connected with you? Yeah, she knows that you are one in her own way. And you help her actually to rise, because when she's around you or connected with you, she feels like she's a warrior. She connects with the embodiment of the warrior spirit. So you make her feel strong, whereas other people in her life don't. And she celebrates the dance of what you share. This is about duality. So she does feel that you are connected on a soul level. She does sense that and feel that, and she celebrates that, and she will celebrate that at the right time. But I feel there's some things that she needs to move away from right now to be able to be with you the right way. And you may well be picking up on that, okay? So the message is new beginning coming in, and we've got true romantic. So she is a true romantic, even if she hasn't showed that to you, or she isn't operating in that energy right now. But he says you'll soon experience a beautiful romance. There's going to be a new beginning. Okay, this could be with your current person or a new love. So this is going to be with you, okay, but it's going to be like a new love. It's going to feel new. It's going to feel magical to you both. So I feel she needs to release something first or move away from something first to be able to be free. So keep your heart open right now and practice gratitude, because that's going to open all the right doors for you. So I feel the timing is off, that's all. So take a different route and see what you experience along the way. So what this means is don't be afraid to do something differently or take time or, you know, do something in a new way. And I spoke about that in yesterday's reading, doing something in a new way. You know, that's what we're being guided to do during this whole Leo season, and allowing things to unfold naturally. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So just to let my moderators know, I can see Victor's just come in there as well. Hello, honey. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, so, you know, I can't guarantee I'm going to be answering all donations today because I'm going through Ascension symptoms. I just really wanted to jump on with it being the new moon. So we're going to do Mr. Fat says, Mr. Fat, what's coming in my life next, okay? So what's coming in your life next? What's coming in your life next? So we've got, yeah, you're going to feel more balanced in your emotions. So if you felt like your emotions are up in the air, like highs and lows, ups and downs, 1 minute you're okay, then you're not, you're going to feel more balanced. So I feel balancing your emotions is what's coming in next for you. Feeling more at peace with things, okay? Yeah, and you're also having more time for you. So maybe making a date with yourself, doing something nice for yourself. So you may have some time off work, or you may just have more time for yourself because you're balancing your emotions. And yeah, look at this. Honestly, you can't write it, can you? Thank you, angels. It's just confirming what I've just said. Find a balance. And this is the full moon in Libra. So what I'm feeling is as we move towards the full moon, and obviously this is the new moon. So between now and the full moon, And even between now and the full moon in Libra season, and obviously Libra season comes in between September and October. So the full moon at that time between September and October is the 7th. No, it's not. Hang on. The 7th of October. Yeah, 7th of October. So you may be feeling even more balanced between now and the 7th of October than you've ever been before. So balance is coming in for you, feeling more balanced, feeling more at peace, feeling more, at ease with where you are, really. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the milestone, honey. What does Kay want for us now? She hasn't reached out at all about wanting to come out to where I am visiting a country. I feel she's given up. Well, again, this is your perception of what's going on. There's delays for a reason. You've got delayed communication here. There's a reason why. So again, remember, she's teaching you patience. She's teaching you to let go. She's teaching you to... the word possessive was on the top of that deck there, and I'm not saying you are possessive, but you may be learning to let go of that need to perhaps control things. We've got magnetic. She does feel magnetically drawn to you. So it's not that she doesn't want to be around you. She feels pulled to you, and she can feel your energy. She can sense you. But there is delayed reasons, delayed communications for a reason here. So how is she really feeling in her heart? Yeah, no one turns me on like you do, but it's like a fantasy. It's like she's afraid to take it from her mind and the fantasy into the real world, and that's why there's delays, and that's why you're learning to be patient, because you can't rush this forward, and you're kind of saying, I'm visiting a country, I want to see you, you want things to happen a certain way, and you're perhaps getting triggered or frustrated or annoyed or thinking there's something wrong when it isn't happening. But it's because, remember, it's not on your time, it's on God's time. And you may be stressing out because you perhaps think it's all a fantasy right now. But she can sense your energy through this magnetic force that you have. So you've got to be patient and let things move forward. So don't feel as that she's given up. You're perhaps thinking of giving up yourself. So what's the guidance for you right now? Yeah, and it says, and this is about work as well, because you could be doing work while you're there. This is about your entrepreneurial spirit, okay? It says, embrace an ambitious spirit, recognize opportunities and take calculated risks to grow and prosper. Okay, so this is about you doing you. And you may be taking risks at work, or there may be opportunities going on. So focus on yourself right now. You may want to take a risk and reach out. I don't know if you've already done that, okay? And that may be why you're saying she hasn't reached out at all. Okay, so maybe you want to take a risk and reach out to her. You do what you feel guided to do. But she can sense your magnetic presence. Doesn't mean that she doesn't want to be with you just because she isn't reaching out. It means she's dealing with her own issues. Let's bring in another card actually for you. What else do you need to know? We've got, call on Archangel Gabriel to open up communication, which is really powerful because you've got delays in communication with that card. So if you call on Archangel Gabriel, Gabriel will help to create a door or to bring something in. I hope that helps, okay? Trish, thank you for the donation. Any message from my person? So what does your person want you to know? Let's see what your person is experiencing or going through right now. We've got release unhealthy bonds. So there may be something your person needs to release that's unhealthy to be able to work on the healthy bond with you. Because your bond is healthy, but it may not be healthy in the way it's being handled, because there could be something else that's going on that needs to be released first. So your person may have an unhealthy bond in their life right now. That could be a person, or it could be a situation that they need to release, okay? So what else is going on with this? Yeah, wounded masculine. So your person is saying, I hurt you while I was hurting. So your person is apologising for not being able to show up for you perhaps the way you expected them to, or you wanted them to, or they intended to, because they were hurting. So remember, hurt people can hurt people. So your person saying, I was going through something, I was hurting. I'm sorry this has hurt you. Well, I've been dealing with this unhealthy bond that I'm dealing with, whatever that is, you know what that is in your own situation. So I feel that it just needs this kind of like connection between you just needs a bit more time. So the guidance we've got coming through is ascendant and to the rescue. So really what you're learning is, you have to let your person find their own way, rescue themselves. It says you're trying to save this person, stop. So you may be giving this person advice, you may be trying to help in some way. That could even be just by being there, but you need to stop doing that. Let your person be the one to take control, and you may be ascending. And I do feel that many of us are experiencing very weird ascension symptoms right now. You know, I feel like my body is, I can't explain it. It's like I'm here, but I'm not here. It's like my whole body is like vibrating and everything. It's very strange. So, and I feel it's a form of ascension. So the message is you will rise above and beyond your wildest dreams. So I feel with this person, when you come together, it's going to be beyond your wildest dreams. You just have to have faith in the process. And I feel this also about you moving forward the right way as well, that you are ascending right now. So it's like a new beginning is ahead, but there needs to be the release of an unhealthy bond. And your person's apologising for hurting you while they were hurting themselves. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jace, I think this is Jay, says user QU. Oh no, I don't know who this is, okay, because again, can you see how it's coming up with usernames? Can you see that? It says usernames instead of your actual names. So this is for user QY, okay? It says, good morning from Denver. I would love a message from on my DM. He is still with his karmic. So what's going on with your DM? Okay, what's going on with your DM? Okay, focus on self-union first and find your voice and surrender to higher wisdom. So what your person is doing is trying to find his voice right now to be able to handle this situation with this karmic person, or, you know, to deal with it, to even reach out to you and speak his truth. So I feel he's trying to find his voice right now. That's what he's doing. He's trying to harness the power to be able to say what he needs to say, whether it's to you, to this karmic person, or anyone else in his life. It's your guidance to surrender to this and to allow things to unfold naturally and not try and force or rush anything forward. But I feel he is now surrendering to this higher wisdom because he knows what he needs to change. But he is focusing on self-union first, and that's also what you're doing. So self-union is about focusing on self-love, giving back to yourself, feeling at peace with the journey you're in. And I feel he's trying to find the power right now to put himself first. So that's what's going on. You're saying he's still with his karmic. What's going on with him? He knows he's got things he needs to say. Let me just find the karmic cards. I've got my new drawers here, so I just need to find them. So what's his karmic struggle right now in this situation? What's his struggle in this situation? Yeah, this person, if this person's talking to him or saying things to him, it's like he's saying, I don't listen to you anymore. I'm listening to myself. So I feel in the past he may have listened to other people. So I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about other people in his life who may have tried to give him advice or guidance, and it may have steered him in the wrong direction or kept him on the wrong path. And he said, I don't listen to you anymore, now I'm listening to myself. Okay, this isn't to you, this is the karmic partner. So he's listening to himself now, and he's finding his voice to make a change. So what else is going on in this karmic situation? He's saying he's already made up his mind to leave this situation anyways, and I've made up my mind to leave because this person reminds him of everything he was, and that's no longer who he is. So he's changed a lot since he's been in this karmic situation. He said, I need to find out who I am, and I can't do that here. I care about you, but I don't love you. He's saying this to the karmic partner. So he's well aware it's over. He's just got to find his voice, okay? And that may be frustrating for you because you're thinking, when is this going to happen? So let's see what he wants to say directly to you. Yeah, he said, I want to reach out to you, but I can't right now. There's silence there for a reason. So this is, if there is silence between you, it's because he feels he can't reach out while it's in this limbo, you know, or he can't reach out because he's being watched or there's something going on. Yeah, it's protection. So there's a protection around you right now. The angels are protecting you from this whole situation. He's saying it doesn't feel safe for me to open up because I feel what he needs to do is find his voice to, you know, change his life. And that's what he wants to do. He's already made up his mind to leave. He's just putting it into practice. I hope that helps. Okay, it's like he's asking you for patience. Okay, Samantha, thank you for the donation. Just to let everyone know as well, I can't guarantee I'm going to be answering all donations because I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Okay, because I'm going through Ascension. I feel like my body is like tingling. It's really strange. So Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my birthday is this Sunday the 27th, so happy birthday for then. What's Gabriel's intentions for me at the moment? So what's going on with Gabriel? Trust. He's asking you to trust in your own journey. Look at this. Trust the divine feminine's journey. Isn't that beautiful? So he's saying, I want you to trust in your journey. My intention is for you to trust me, but also to trust in this journey, to trust the Divine Feminine's journey. That's really powerful. What else is going on with him? So he's saying, trust the journey, trust what's going on. Yeah, be at ease with the situation. He wants you to be at ease, especially on your birthday. You know, he doesn't want you to stress over anything. He wants you to find peace and calm in things. And we've got, yeah, he's saying, I find it hard to trust myself. So he does trust you. You're being asked to trust. And he's working on trust as well. So there's mirrors going on. Because he wants to trust himself. He's saying, I find it hard to trust myself. Because he doesn't want to hurt you again or let you down or cause you any problems. So guidance coming through for you. We've got karmic interference. So there may be something karmic going on that needs to be released or healed. So the message for you is keep your vibrational frequency high in order to block karmic energies. It says liberate yourself from the chains of resentment and pain by practicing forgiveness. So there may be forgiveness that needs to come into this connection. And trust, there it is again. Have confidence to trust in the love that binds you and your person together. So have trust as you move forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Radu, thank you for the donation. Just to let everyone know as well who's donated, I can't guarantee I'm going to answer all donations, as I said, okay? Don't know how long I'm going to be on for. I may have to go to the bathroom soon. I'm going through all kind of weird Ascension symptoms, as we all do. But it shows I'm human. I'm going through it too. You know, because I'm a twin flame and going through all these things too. So Radu says, dear Liz, please a message from DM and our connection. How is it going? Okay, so what's the message between you and your twin? How is it going? So it's becoming more balanced. There's also a decision that needs to be made. I feel your person is definitely working through their ego to be able to come out of the cold and come forward to you, because they know they need to make a decision, but they're struggling to make a decision. And that decision is about giving the right way to you. Okay, so I feel that something is definitely shifting within them. Let me just see what else is going on here. So, yeah, release unhealthy bonds and align with your purpose. So what I'm really connecting with here is your person knows that there may be unhealthy bonds or attachments in their life, and they need to release them to align with the purpose that they've come here to do. And that purpose includes being with you in a relationship or having that bond with you that's healthy, not unhealthy. So your person is overcoming the ego to be able to move forward and apologize to you. So I feel there's going to be an apology coming in where your person will, you know, like take the hat off to you and say, you were right all along. I'm so sorry that I behaved this way. So whatever divide is between you, that's being healed. Okay, it's like any rifts between you are being healed. And I feel this could shift forward around September time. So there's going to be a release of whatever's unhealthy in this connection. So again, it could be the way that he's handling it or the way things are between the two of you or something outside of the connection, which I'm connected with more than anything else. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. We've got opinions. So other people's fears are affecting their advice. So other people may have an opinion on your connection and you've got to listen to your own heart. And I feel that's definitely what your person is doing now. Okay, so about their life in general. So I'm not saying your person's like been talking to people about you, but people's opinions or what they should or shouldn't do may have affected them in the past. And your person is choosing a new path now. So let your fears dissolve. I love that you've got this full moon energy coming through here. So between now and the full moon, let your fears dissolve. Don't worry about this connection and attune to the divine, especially in this new moon. Call on your angels. Talk to your angels about what you want to happen in this connection, because I feel it's getting closer for you. I hope that helps, okay? Guided by the universe, we've got Yashi. Thank you for the donation, honey. Message from the universe to me in my DM. Okay, so what's the message coming through for you in your DM right now? We've got see the divine feminine in all things. So the universe is saying see the feminine in all things. That means, first of all, recognize that in everything your twin does, he sees you in everything he's doing. That's what I'm getting first of all. Okay, and they give me spiders for you as well. So you may see spiders. Okay, if you start seeing spiders, that's a huge sign of divine intervention. But I feel this is your person sees you, the divine feminine, in everything they do. It says, see the divine feminine in all things. And it's also about seeing things in a higher way. And everything that you go through, everything that you do, everything you experience, try and see it all in a higher way. okay? Because that's you looking at it with love, not fear. Recognizing there's lessons in everything that you go through. So, but I definitely feel your person is seeing you everywhere they go. Okay, we've got, unmoved. So you may feel like your person is unmoved in this connection, or, they're unfazed, or they don't, they're indifferent, and it's not like that at all. Something is moving or shifting behind the scenes that you can't perhaps see right now. Something is shifting for the highest good. Do you know, it's really strange, Donna's just said mirrors there, because I've got that song in my head. Okay, confidence. Have confidence in this connection. Have confidence in the love that you share. Have confidence that at the right time, your person will find their confidence to move towards you. But you're being protected right now. I hope that helps, okay? Anne, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Anne says, how is Frank? Hope he will tell me his feelings and intentions. Maybe there's a timeline for positive view and advice. I feel hopeless, like giving up. Well, first of all, we give you a timeline in your reading. You got a year of growth coming in here. Okay, and you're saying you feel like giving up. The angels are asking you to surrender, to focus on you. It's so important right now that you focus on you. So the guidance coming through for you is boundaries and emotions. It says, learn to establish healthy boundaries whilst ensuring the emotional well-being of yourself and others. So you must be very kind and loving to yourself right now, to put your own boundaries down, to know what you need in your life. And let him do what he's doing. We've talked about, he's busy with work, he's got things going on. So let this be your liberation for your soul retrieval. The angels say, call back fragmented aspects of your soul, reintegrating and healing them with love. Release your fears of loss, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, bargaining and blame. And this may well be what you're going through. You could be thinking, he's left me, he's abandoned me, he's rejected me, he's betrayed me. Okay, and you could be bargaining with the universe, or you could be blaming him for things, or you could be blaming yourself. If only I'd done this differently, or if only I'd behaved this way. You've got to let go of all of that and forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. So honour the feminine strength within you. And I feel that Frank knows how strong you are. He knows you're okay. It's not like he thinks you're sitting around crying over him. He knows you're okay and you can handle things right now. So he's saying, honour your strength. And this is why you're going through this, because you're finding that strength to carry on, to move forward. So how is he feeling about you right now? We've got, he's feeling unloved. He's feeling unloved in his situation. This isn't to do with you. This is his life. So what you need to know is he feels unloved in his situation. When he's with you, he feels loved. Okay, so this is about you pulling your energy back. So I'm not saying you've got to show him love, like, oh, she doesn't love me anymore, or she doesn't want me anymore. Okay, that is feeling that you've pulled your energy back to you, which you have. Okay, so yes, you're asking about him and you are saying you've had enough and all these things, you want to give up, but you are still in love with him. But you've pulled your energy back and he's sensed that. So he is actually thinking, oh, what are you doing? Are you being loved by someone else? What are you going through? So I feel he is very curious about what you're doing right now. So let's bring in a masculine card for you. I'm just asking whatever deck they guide me to bring in. He's saying, you've helped me so much. I think about speaking my truth. So you're saying, I hope he's going to tell me his feelings and intentions. He's already thinking about doing that. And he wants you to know that you've helped him so much, that things have shifted in the right direction because of the love that you've shared with him. You've helped him to become stronger and wiser. You've helped him to move on from his situation. Now you have to have faith that he has the power to do the rest. Okay, I still feel that he's thinking also of his family, like his kids and what they're going through and how they are. And remember, it doesn't matter how old they are, they'll always be his babies. And that's really what he's thinking about right now. So I feel there is perhaps family time going on as well. I don't feel that he's introduced that other person to his family in any way, if that has gone through your head, which it may have done. Okay, the angels are reminding you that you're the power couple. Okay, you and your partner can face any challenge together. So you'll get through this, you will. And you are a power couple. So remember the truth. The truth is that he will be with you at the right time. Otherwise, it won't work. And that's what I told you about in your personal reading. So as much as you want him now, he has to be the healed version of himself, or it won't work out. So focus on friendship right now. I need you more than anything right now. So perhaps try and be around him as his friend. Because he does miss you. He's saying, I need you more than anything. I feel unloved. And he's feeling lonely. Okay, and I don't feel there's anything for you to concern yourself with around that other person either. I feel that person is a catalyst to something else. So have a think about that, okay? Well, I don't feel it'll be a year before you hear from him. It's going to probably be a year for when you come into union. Okay, that's what the energy is, okay? So when is he going to reach out? Let me see if he's got any intention right now to reach out. He is thinking about speaking his truth, though. There's good news on the way. Okay, now he also could come forward with some good news. Where have I put the timing cards? I've changed everything around. There could be, has he got a daughter? Okay, because there could be some news coming in around a daughter. If he's got a daughter, or if he's got a granddaughter, but there could be some good news coming in around a girl. There you go. So he could reach out to you about his daughter. Okay. So what we've got, you've got to allow things to come. Now you've got a timeline of August to May. Now you've got August here. Okay, there's hope in August for this. And you've got May. So I'm looking at August to May as a timeline for something shifting forward. But the fact that you've got August time is a big thing. It's a big deal. Because it's showing you it's already in the works now. But you've got to allow things to come to you. I feel he could very likely reach out with some news about a daughter. Or some good news in some way. That could be his way in. And then you can be a friend to him. You know, and just get the friendship back on track first. And try not to worry. I hope that helps, okay? Raluka, thank you for being a member, honey. Hi, Liz, good to see you live. Can I have a message about what the new moon is bringing for me and a message from my twin? Thank you for being in. Thank you for being here. Big thank you to everyone who's here today. So we've got say thank you, God. So affirm it. Thank you, God, for all the wonderful things in my life. Thank you for my incredible life. Thank you for this incredible journey. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the understanding of what's going on in my life. Thank you. So whatever you want to say thank you to God for, make sure you're doing that, okay? What's the message from your twin? We've got survival. I feel emotionally numb. So he feels numb right now. You know, the energy that came through in the earlier reading in the Warriors, you know, he feels very guilty about things as well. And he's going through shame or whatever it was he was dealing with. And that energy, he's saying, I feel numb without you. I feel emotionally numb. So he's going through his dark night of the soul, and you're in a different vibrational frequency right now. So say thank you, God. Thank you for protecting me against this lower energy he's in, because you don't want to be dragged into any of that, okay? What else is going on? Yeah, inner child embrace. Embrace your inner child right now. And also understand that he is awakening to his wounds. And there is inner child or embracing. So he's got inner child wounds he needs to look at and embrace and deal with. And I feel that he's awakening to what those wounds are. It's very likely that's to do with abandonment. And the message is for you to embrace your inner child and do things you want to do. So if anything is feeling like a wound to you, don't be afraid to face it. I hope that helps. Okay, so this new moon may bring up some wounds for you. Ellen, thank you for the donation. Angels have a message for me. So what's the new moon message for you? This is for Ellen. Okay, Ellen Dilly. Be kinder to yourself. The angels are asking you to be much kinder to yourself. So you may be very loving and kind to others, but maybe you've got an inner voice that, you know, you say things to yourself. Like, you know, we all do it, don't we? Like, drop something on the floor, you're like, oh, you silly fool. Or, you know, we say these things to ourselves, and we say perhaps not even realising it's affecting our psyche. So be kinder to yourself. Be more loving to yourself. Be more giving to yourself. Maybe have some more time for you. What else do the angels want you to know? What else do the angels want you to know? Okay, we've got adaptable leadership. Recognize the need for adaptability and leadership whilst maintaining your core values and beliefs. So you may be a leader in your job, or you may just lead people in general. You know, you are a leader. We're all light workers as leaders. So you know when to be flexible and adaptable and when to lead the right way. So you know that you allow your own truth and your own values and beliefs to speak for you. We've got grounded leadership as well. So this could also be about grounding yourself, making sure you're having more time in nature and you're breathing yourself into the now. It says lead with a grounded and steady hand to provide stability and support to those in your care. So you are a leader, and people are inspired by you as well as you lead people forward in their lives. So let's bring in another moon card. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got let your fears dissolve. There's no need for you to be afraid of anything right now because the angels have got your back. So if there's any fears coming up around leadership between now and the full moon, let them dissolve, let them go. Ground yourself and have faith in who you are. I hope that helps, okay? Anjuan, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from my DM today is current thoughts and feelings. So what does your DM want you to know today? Please forgive all my stupid mistakes. Now remember, there's no mistakes in spiritual truth. They are lessons in disguise, but he feels he's made many. So he's saying, please forgive all my stupid mistakes. So whatever he's done, he feels bad about it. And he's saying, my childhood wasn't perfect. I need to let it go. So he could be connected with childhood, or he feels very childlike that he made those mistakes. He feels like a child. There were childlike mistakes. I'm sorry, there were stupid mistakes. I wasn't perfect. I need to let it go. So I feel he also needs to forgive himself for things he's done. But this could also be a childhood wound that's been triggered through making these mistakes. So you're being reminded that he is human and he is learning and growing along the way. So what else is going on? Yeah, a new beginning coming in. He's going to come forward when he can actually offer you something real. I want to offer you something, but I'm waiting until the time when I can actually give that to you and we can have a new beginning. So there will be a new beginning between you. Let's bring in a tarot card as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got 8 of Wands. Something's going to start moving forward as we move into August time. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Gidi's feelings, his thoughts after seeing my status. So what's going on with him right now? Flew out, okay? We've got an anchor, divine light. The way he sees you is that you're his anchor. They're giving me fear there as well. Some fear may have come up after seeing your status, but I feel ultimately he feels like you're his anchor. They're giving me a lot of fear there. You're his divine light. You know, you are powerful in the way that you are. This is like you being the lighthouse. So I'm seeing this like the lighthouse shining bright, and he knows that he's guided to you like a moth to a flame. And he's also awakening to his wounds. So your status may have awakened a wound in him, a wound that the light that you share needs to heal. And that's what he is actually going through and dealing with. So how else does he feel about you? What are his thoughts after seeing your status? We've got, wow, sick and tired, disgusted. So maybe disgusted with himself. He's not disgusted with you, he's disgusted with himself. And he's sick and tired of things. So I feel it's like he may be, whatever it is that you've shown, I feel it's activated something in him, like a wound in him, like your light. It's like he's seen light in some way, your light shining through you in some way. Whether it was a post or a picture, whatever it was, it's activated one of his wounds, and he's actually disgusted at some of the things he's done, or some of the things he's said, or the way he's behaved, and he's feeling sick and tired about behaving that way. It's like he wants to change something. So I feel what you've done is activate some kind of change in him. Okay, so he feels even more drawn to you than ever. So yeah, we've got ascendant. Okay, he's definitely ascending. So you're getting ready for something new. And I really feel as well, let me just pick this card up. I really feel that we're all going through some kind of ascension right now to move everything into place. So if you've been experiencing it as well, like your body, I can't even put it into words what it's like. It's like my whole body is like tingling, but it's not tingling. It's like I'm here, but I'm not here. I can't explain it. I feel like I'm hovering in the 5D or something. It's really weird. And I feel it's all a form of ascension. I hope that helps. Okay, I don't know if anyone's experiencing. I know Donna said she was experiencing it. Kelsey, thank you for the donation. Isla's any message my twin on this new moon. So what does your person want to say to you right now? What does he want to say to you right now? Okay, which card is going to come out there? There we go. Okay, so he's saying, I'm building a solid foundation for us. So maybe working hard right now. So maybe busy with his career or his job. You know, he may be working on himself, like his body or his life. But he's saying, I am building a solid foundation for us. So he wants that. He could be working on getting more money in the bank or just feeling more confident within himself. So what else does he want you to know? Yeah, there could be some delayed messages because of this. He's having sleepless nights about this as well. He's definitely feeling that you are the one, and he does want to communicate that to you. It just may not be the right time because he is lying awake at night thinking about this. Okay, how do I tell you how I feel? What do I need to say to you? And it's keeping him up at night because you are his ultimate one. Okay, and he feels that about you. This is why he wants to level up for you. So I feel you just need to have real faith in the connection right now. What else is coming through? Yeah, solitude. Time alone is necessary. Use it to regroup. So the time alone he's having, whether it's in the silence or, you know, if you're in separation, whatever's going on between you, it's needed. So use it to your advantage to give back to yourself right now. And then things will shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and the angels and what's coming for the new moon. So what's coming for the new moon flying out for you? Okay, this is the main card here. We've got let yourself feel. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. So you may feel emotional. The new moon may bring emotions up for you. May bring up these feelings I'm talking about, these weird feelings in the body. Buy yourself a gift. And I feel that's what he wants to do. He wants to buy you a gift, but he may not be able to. So it's like he's coming to you from the other realm saying, buy yourself a gift. It will be from me. Okay, so I feel it's like if you go out somewhere and you perhaps see something you like, you know, buy it for yourself. Treat yourself. You are amazing. Did you tell yourself that today? And that's what you need to know. So I feel Orlando wants you to know that you are amazing. And if he could, he would buy you a gift, okay, to show you that you're amazing. And he's connecting with you on the 5D. Okay, so the angel's saying connect on the 5D. That's where the power is right now. Work on the inner union, which creates the outer union. And feel all the love. Okay, what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know right now? We've got navigating intuition, develop trust in your intuitive insights, learning to discern between genuine intuition and your irrational fears or biases. So that's when your ego is saying stuff to you and you know it's not real, but you start going into fear and stress and anxiety, but you know it's not real. Okay, I've just knocked my chat off there. Bear with me a second. Yeah, I've knocked my chat off. There we go, problems. Didn't do it on purpose, it just happened like that. So this is why I'm saying I can't guarantee donations. But this is why the angel is saying to you, relax about things. You're navigating information, you know your own truth. I hope that helps, okay? So I've just knocked all my donations off. So I need to go up the chat here. You need to bear with me, guys. I'll have to read them off the screen. Okay, that's why I'm saying I can't guarantee today I'm going to answer all donations because I just don't know what's going on with me with these Ascension symptoms. My channeling, everything's all right. It's just my body feels weird. I can't explain it. So we're going to do Ethereal Seeker says. Oh, it just jumped up there again. I went and got it and then it jumped back up. So bear with me. It's frustrating when this happens. I lose all my donations and then I have to find them. And then as soon as someone donates or something happens again, my chat jumps up again. There we go. Hi Liz, message from my DM Will and Twin Flame Guidance. This is Raffle Seeker. So message from my DM Will and Twin Flame Guidance. So message is, student, he's learning from his mistakes right now, and that's what he wants you to know. Okay, so he is a student of you, you're a student of him, you know, you're learning from each other. So that's really what he wants you to know. I am learning, and he feels like he's making mistakes. And he wants to apologise if any of those mistakes are hurting you in any way, shape or form. Because really those mistakes, remember, are lessons. So he's saying turn on your heart light. Be in the energy of love so you can attract me in. So the angel's saying turn on your heart light. There's a beautiful song by Neil Diamond. It says turn on your heart light and shine it bright wherever you go. And then you don't get triggered by things. You raise your vibration. You operate in peace. And your body language. It says pay close attention to their actions, not just their words. So I feel his body language gives him away. I feel you can read him from his body language straight away. You know, how he's acting, how he feels about you, his truth. And he wants to embrace you. That's really what his inner child wants to do. You know, the inner child within him just wants to run into your arms and hold you close. But it's so important that you're both focusing on self-union first. So the self-union, the inner union will create the outer union. So I feel you've both got things you need to do right now, you know, apart from each other. And you've got to let go. This is your lesson to let go and surrender and give it to God, to have faith in what will be. So what else does he want to say to you? I feel, again, it's just a question of divine timing. I don't want to use you, and I'm sorry if you've felt that way. So I feel this is why he's waiting for the right time, because he doesn't want you to feel like he's using you in any way. I've been affirming our union into existence. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so he can already see you together. He said, I hate that you read my energy and I can't hide from you. So in other words, he gets very afraid when he looks into your eyes, for example, because you can see right through it. So his body language may be that he's looking everywhere but into your eyes. Okay, or he's fidgeting around, or you feel it because you're thinking, oh, he's, you know, he feels uncomfortable around me. Not like uncomfortable as in uncomfortable. It's more like you can see into me, you know, nervous, anxious. Not uncomfortable, he feels comfortable when he's with you, but it's more like a nervousness because he feels you see right into his soul. And he's saying, my passion is growing every moment I'm away. So you may be feeling all the heat, the Kundalini rising between the two of you, you know, the power of the love. I hope that helps, okay? Mon19, thank you for the donation. I'm going to say, moderators, no more donations, okay, so I can catch up because I'm an hour behind already. Okay, so if you can put in the chat, no more donations. Not that it's just that I need to catch up, guys, okay, and I've been on nearly an hour. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. So no more donations, okay? So Mon says, is TJ only a teacher to me? He inspires me and we're building new life in our journeys, but no initiation. Love I feel is so much, even in surrender. I end up saying I every time I feel the wave of love. Okay, so how does TJ feel to you? How does he feel to you? Or how does he think when he thinks about you? He loves how you laugh. He loves your playfulness, the way you are. They give me tooth pain. So definitely feel there needs to be a decision to move this forward in some way. There's longing there as well. And I feel you both have this longing. So I feel he does long for you the way you long for him. So someone is secretly yearning for you. So obviously you feel all this love, and they give me a lot of heat in the body when I'm connecting with the connection here. So there's a lot of longing there and desire. But he is secretly longing for you. And when he's not with you, he misses you, and he misses hearing you laugh and the playfulness that you share. So you will be teaching each other in many ways, but it also feels like the connection is not spoken, or there's something not spoken around this. Okay, I'm on meds for tooth pain. Tooth pain is connected with decisions. Again, this card, look at this. I hate that you read my energy and I can't hide from you. So he gets very nervous because he feels like you can feel that longing, or you can sense that, or, you know, you're saying that what you're saying there is, I end up saying I every time I feel the wave of love. And that makes him a little bit nervous because he will be feeling that love at the same time. So it's like you feel it at the same time. Yeah, path of love. Says the journey of love is the ultimate path to self-realization and fulfillment. So ultimately, this connection you're in with him is helping you to realize who you are as a person, what you're here to do, and to fulfill you. So you feel things within you won't feel with anyone else. So where is this connection going, or what is being manifested, or what do you need to know about it? A new moon in Leo, so you got shine. So you just need to shine right now, and I feel something new will come in. And this could even come in between the new moon where we are now and the full moon in this Leo season. So I feel as long as you're shining your light, naturally, things are going to move forward naturally. Try not to overthink it. Have faith and love and trust what you feel. Okay? We've got, gratitude. He's saying thank you for loving me unconditionally, because right now it feels very pure what you're sharing. And it's very unconditional in that way. So be grateful for how it is right now, and have faith that if it becomes something more, then it will be at the right time. But you're both longing for each other. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Gypsy, thank you for the donation. How has I been feeling and receiving messages with lots of validation? Is Jerry free and consciously clearing the path on his side, or am I on his mind at all? Guidance from the angels. So what's the message coming through about Jerry then? So first of all, he has the support. He's saying to you, thank you for being patient with me. So he's saying that to you. You know, he's dealing with his stuff and he's saying thank you. I'm really grateful to you that you support my journey, that you are supporting me, that you were there if I need you, and that you're being patient with the process of this. So I feel patience is power in this situation. Okay. Is he clearing his path? Yeah, he's making a decision to do that. This could also happen around September. So you may actually hear something or receive some kind of communication about what's going on where he opens up to you in September. So the message here for you is to shine bright, but like the moon on a clear night, because you reflect back to him everything needs to change or do. And it works like magic only if you believe. So this is about you believing right now, believing in what you share, believing in the love, trusting in it, and knowing there's power in it, okay? So the message coming through is we've got soulmates. He feels that you're a soulmate. Obviously take away the label, twin flame and all of that, because, you know, he won't think, oh, you're my twin flame. He will think this person is my soulmate. He wants to love, accept and respect you. And I feel he is clearing the path to you by taking the honouring path to you, the respectful path to you. So he can love, accept and respect you the way that you really do deserve to be loved, respected and accepted. What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's seeing things that remind him of you. So he is showing, you know, he's showing you in this card here, he's showing you he's seen the signs. So I'm seeing signs and things that remind me of you, and I'm going through so much I can't put it into words. So this is why I may not be communicating right now or opening up the way he wants to, because he's going through a lot and he's finding it hard to even express it. And past life memories are key in our healing process. So you've had many past lives together. It's very likely you've had a past life together that's affecting this life now. Just wondering where my past life, oh, they're there. Must have been meant to be, but I picked them straight away. So what past life is connected with this life that's been healed? Again, knighthood. Now, I'm not surprised this has come out, because when I did past life readings for members not long ago, this came out a lot, because it's like the masculine needing to take control, needing to deal with their situation and come forward. And not necessarily choose the family, because, you know, they have to choose themselves. But it seems that way. You know, when they choose themselves and come to you, that's what he's doing. He's going to take the honouring path. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So no more donations, guys, okay, so I can catch up. So Angelic 1111, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I get a message from my twin and guidance for my life in general, and a message from our close family member who passed away recently? So what's the message from your twin right now? So your twin is saying, I've never felt so connected to anyone like I feel connected to you. But it doesn't feel safe for me to open up just yet. So your journey is being protected while there is a decision made. They're giving me tooth pain. So your person needs to make some kind of decision in their life, and you're being protected until that happens. But they are aware that you have a soul bond. This is a twin flame card, okay? So they are aware of that. So what's the guidance for your life in general? What's the guidance for your life in general? Appreciation for nature. So go out into nature more. It'll calm you down, relax you, help you to feel more at peace. So develop a deep appreciation for the natural world and spend time in natural surroundings. That will help you and it will make you feel better, okay? And you want a message from the other side. So a message from your family member who passed away recently. You made me so happy, okay? So this person really enjoyed you in their life, you know, the way you were in their life, and you know that I get it. So this person understands you. Maybe this person understood you in real life, you know, when this person was alive, and that's why they're saying this to you. It's a very kind of friendly message saying, you know, I get it, you know, I understand. So if there's something you're thinking about right now, this person is already around you, okay? I get it, I understand, you know, I get it, and you made me very happy. And I feel this is also a message coming through that you've made someone very happy in your life. So this could be about your person you're connecting with as well. You know, it could be about your twin. That, you know, this family member is coming through saying to you, you know, like saying to you, you know, I get it. You know, I understand what you're going through right now. You made this person happy. You do make this person happy. So I feel it's also, because remember, once the physical self is gone, all those barriers and, you know, all those limitations, everything's gone, so everything is seen and understood. So I feel this person is assisting you from the other side as one of your guides and can see what you're going through and is reminding you that you are a beautiful person and that you bring happiness into people's lives, their life and the life of your twin. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Wanted to ask what she thinks of me and our connection. Okay, so what does she think of you and the connection? What does she think of you and the connection? She's saying, I want to reach out to you, but I can't right now because she needs to find freedom in some way. Now, this could be freedom from a situation or freedom from her own mind, from struggle, stress. So she's saying, in the silence, she's trying to find freedom. Freedom to express herself to you, because she said, I don't want to hide any longer. I don't want to hide my feelings from you any longer. I don't want to be in the shadows any longer. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to reach out to you. I just can't right now. So this is about giving her time. She's asking you for time. So obviously you're asking how she feels about you. It's like you want some kind of love message, but she's asking you to trust the journey right now. It's more important she gets that out to you than saying, oh, I love you. You know, she said, I need to find my freedom. I need to be able to feel safe enough to tell you how I feel. I need to be able to move forward to you. So she's saying, yeah, I'm going through so much, I can't put it into words. She can't tell you how she feels right now because she can't even put it into words. Even when we're shuffling the cards and trying to get a message from her, she's not putting it into words because she can't find the right words. Okay, she's saying, I'm going through so much right now. Please trust me that in this silence or in this stillness, I'm working it out. I'm finding my freedom. I just can't yet put it into words. And at the right time, she will. I hope that helps, okay? Min says, any DM message from P for new moon today? Thank you for the donation. So, first of all, what's the message for you for the new moon? We've got write down 10 things that you love about yourself. So this is what will boost you up. This is an angel message first. So the angels are going to help you to put yourself into a higher vibration. And I feel that P loves it when you're in a higher vibration, because you're feeling more attractive. So you're attracting more things in. Let the doors open naturally. There's no need to rush this. And your career path is changing. So you may be going through a career change, or, P could be going through that too. So this new moon could be opening doors for that. And they do love you. Look at that. He does love you. And be kinder to yourself right now. Be good to yourself right now. Let the doors open naturally. Don't rush anything forward. Okay, so if you're thinking, how does P feel about me? P does love you. P is just asking you to let the doors open naturally. So you don't rush anything forward. And there may be doors opening naturally in career right now. Yours, theirs, for change. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know about this right now? Yeah, no more donations, just so I can catch up, okay? Step into your power. So really what P is trying to do right now is to step into their power so they can rebuild your trust. So I feel like P wants you to know that you can trust them. I want to rebuild your trust. I want you to trust me again. And they've got to trust themselves first to step into their power. And this can be mirrored as well, you stepping into your power. So if you're seeing 10:10 on the clock, that's why. Let me just pull another card for you as well. So yeah, we've got find a balance right now. So find balance, work on breath work, calming your energy down, maybe going in nature, and that will make you feel better. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from my G? So what does G want you to know today? Flying out. So G is saying to you, let go of comparison. So it's like what he's saying to you is, there's nobody that compares to you. And I feel as higher self is saying that to you. So if you compare yourself to anyone else, whoever it is, whether it's a friend, a family member, or someone that he's been around in the past, or, anyone, you don't need to. Okay, because there's no one like you. And I know you are working on self-love and all of that and self-worth. And this is why he's coming through with this message today. Say, I've been broken before and I don't want to do that ever again. So he knows that you have the ability to hurt him. And he's afraid of that, okay? He's saying, I love seeing you heal and rise back up in life. So he's seen this through the astral realms. He's connected with you in that powerful way. He's saying when you heal and rise, you are powerful, you are strong, you are sexy, you are dynamic. And sacral chakra. So this is connected with all that passion and frustration as well. I need to heal my relationship with myself and others. So he knows he needs to heal this relationship, not just with you, but with himself. And he feels this in his sacral chakra. It's like he feels a pull to you, to be honest and open and authentic. So that's what he wants to do. But he knows you have the ability to hurt him. But what his real message for you today is, you don't need to compare yourself to anyone because you are special and perfect just as you are. I hope that helps, okay? We've got JL, thank you for the donation. Any messages from Agnes, thanks. So let's bring a new moon message in for you first of all. So we've got you being prepared for great things. So I feel like Agnes's higher self is saying this to you. You're being prepared for something great. Something great and magical is coming into your life. You're being prepared for that. And you may feel it like these ascension symptoms I'm going through as well. So you may feel a bit strange within your own self. Like you're here on earth, but you're not quite here on earth. It's very weird. So the angels say embrace the flow of life. So with this connection with Agnes, I feel like you just need to allow things to flow, let things move forward naturally. And the full moon is also going to bring in more of a feeling of connection. So there could be some communication coming in around the full moon, which comes in moving forward. Is it on the 9th of August? So between now and the 9th of August, there could be some communication here, but you're being prepared for something great. And they're giving me fear there. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Divine Empathic, thank you for the milestone, honey. Good morning, Liz. Message I need to know today. So what's the message that you need to know today? The message is we've got finances and marriage. So first of all, financial challenges are affecting the connection, and this relationship is moving towards a sacred union. So what you need to know is you're moving towards union, but there could be finances affecting it. So this could be things like debt, or sorting finances out if they are tied into other things. So financial challenges are affecting things, and the reason why is because your person wants to have a sacred union with you that's going to involve commitment. So they may feel like they're not financially ready or not financially good enough. So financial issues are going to be resolved. What else do you need to know today? Wow, okay. Affirm, I am loved. You are loved for who you are. Affirm it. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loving. I am deserving of love. And write down 10 things you're grateful for now and say thank you for each one. So gratitude is also the key to moving things forward. What else do you need to know now? We've got practice gratitude, which is what we've just pretty much said. So being grateful will open all the doors, especially around the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. So that may mean something to you as well. So really for the last, as you move forward towards December, but really, for the last part of the year, because we're nearly in August time. So for the last part of the year, focus on gratitude to move everything forward for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zainab, thank you for the donation. Gerard's current feelings and energy towards me at this moment, and my connection, is my connection with him good or bad? It's how you perceive it to be. Okay, if you feel like it's a good connection, it will be. If you feel like it's a bad connection, it will be. It's neutral. It's your perception that's making it that way. So is it with him good or bad karmic? What is he thinking about when it comes to me? So right now, when it comes to you, what is he thinking about? Okay. So they're giving me the word emotional, so I feel he does feel his emotions for you. What is he thinking about? Okay, unbeatable. He feels like there's nothing that can beat you down. He feels you're a very strong person. Okay, that you are unbeatable, and he feels vulnerable. So he doesn't feel like he's on your wavelength right now. He feels like you're the strong one, he's the weak one. That's how he feels. Okay, but this love it's unbeatable. Nothing can compare to it. And he is also committed to a future here. And they give me again magnetic, but it's marriage. The same marriage. He's committed to marriage. So I don't know if he's in a marriage now or a situation now, or he wants that with you. Okay, but it feels like that's what he's magnetically moving towards, a commitment. Okay, and again, you're saying this is about, see what you're saying, bad or good karmic. I'm not seeing it that way at all. Okay, because you're saying it's karmic, and I don't feel it is karmic between you. Okay, I feel it's something more than that. So again, if you know this person, if you see this person as your twin flame, but the fact that you're using the word karmic means you feel there's something wrong or something isn't right between you that needs healing. Because he feels magnetically drawn to you, and he feels committed to you in that way. And I feel he can see a relationship with you in the future where you would be married to each other. But you make him feel vulnerable, and he has to get comfortable with being vulnerable, and he feels like you're a lot stronger than him. And when I'm connecting with your energy, it feels very strong, like this is the way it is. Like I feel when I'm connecting with your energy, you need to be softer in your approach. So you could be in your own masculine energy some of the time as well. We've also got coming through for you, we've got take a breather. So you just need to breathe and not overthink the situation so much, or perhaps try and control it so much. So breathe through it, relax, allow yourself to explore this in a new way. And remember, the way you see it is the way that the journey is coming across in your life. You're seeing it, so it's a karmic thing, good or bad. You have to trust in what you feel inside, because you may find it very hard to trust in what you feel. To think, oh, this could be a twin flame, or this could be something I really want. So you may be struggling to trust in the love itself, or saying he's not happy with his marriage, so he's got to release that. Okay, so he's committed, but he's magnetically drawn to you. And he can see a marriage with you. So you've got to trust in that, because I know that's what you feel deep inside. So the angels say you have to trust in what you feel inside. Okay, that's the guidance coming through. So he's committed right now, but he's still magnetically drawn to you. Okay, even though he's married or whatever's going on, you make him feel vulnerable. He doesn't feel strong enough yet, perhaps, to change his circumstances. Let me see what his deep struggle is. What's his karmic struggle around this situation? Got to get used to these drawers. They also stick a little bit as well. I've got my drink here, so I don't knock it off. So him and his current partner like different things, and there's no trust between them. Okay, and there may be no trust between you and him right now. You may not trust him either. He knows that this person will be okay if he leaves because they don't click. So they don't click very well. You know, perhaps they're on the same page for some things, but not others. So it feels like he's already working out what to do and what to change. So I feel you're being guided to have patience around this. Let me get a yes or a no for what you said. Okay, I want to see what comes out from the ghost deck here. Okay, this deck. So yes or no, is he your karmic or is he karmic to you? I'm just so confused about the rest of the readers. That's why I'm asking you. Well, first of all, ask yourself why you're watching numerous readers. That can be confusing. Don't worry, I'm not saying just watch me. What I'm saying is if you're watching lots of different readers, it can be confusing because you watch one, then another, and you get different advice. So you have to really trust your own self. So yes or no, what's this situation, karmic, or what's going on with it? See what I mean? It says, wait, everything will be revealed in divine time. They're not giving you a yes or a no because it's something you're learning right now. Okay, they're saying you've got to wait and trust this journey. It's in divine time and everything will be revealed to you at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me just have a drink. Okay. Some of the messages can be, I mean, I'm channeling messages. They may be a bit cryptic. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time when I'm doing readings because it's all coming from a higher place, you see. That's why I don't know when I move to the next person. It's just taken out of my head directly. So I just let it all come out. I've done readings all morning this morning, recording for next week. And honestly, when I'm recording videos, I don't know half of the stuff I'm talking about because it's coming from a higher place. And when I listen to it back sometimes, not all the time, usually I just put them on. But sometimes I'll think, did that make any sense? And I'll listen to it and it blows my mind what I've come out with because it's coming from this higher place. So, you know, any guidance that you get, just sit with the messages. Because sometimes they don't even make sense in the moment. But then like a few hours after, it all starts making sense. So we've got Michelle, thank you for the donation. I'm just looking for your question. I can't see it there. So I'm going to go down to Gypsy says, I saw myself going up an escalator while meditating on a flight. So that's Ascension. When you're going up like that, that's Ascension. That's preparing for something new. I was not expecting to see Jerry at the top. I was shocked. There you go. That's huge. That's a sign that when you've done your work and when he's done his work, you're going to get there. That's the most beautiful dream that you could have. That's really powerful, that is, okay? So I can't see Michelle's question. Oh, it's there. Okay, I found it. Okay, there's Michelle. Alice, can I get any message from Mohammed? Okay, I'm just reading what it says there. So from Mohammed. So we've got, thank you for being patient with me. So he's thanking you for being there, for being patient, supportive, you know, not rushing him into anything, even though it may be really hard for you. And that's moving things forward. So the Chariot is moving things forward now to bring in a message. He's going to communicate. So if you haven't already communicated in July, okay, he's going to be, and obviously it's July now, but if you haven't already communicated in July, it's very likely he's going to be reaching out before the end of July. Because I feel communication in July here. That's what I'm picking up on. So let's see what else is coming through from me. What else do you need to know? So I feel there is a message coming in soon. Yeah, so you just need to surrender right now and perhaps surrender to higher wisdom, to have faith in this. He's finding his voice to communicate. So there's going to be a communication coming in. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Freya, thank you for the donation. Oh, sorry, Fatima there. Got Fatima with a donation. Fatima, message from F. Okay, so what's the message for Fatima? F is saying, I'm going within so I can understand myself better. So he's in the process of awakening right now. Okay, he's awakening to his truth, to who he is. So he's going through an awakening. He needs your patience right now and understanding so that he's coming out the other side of this tower. So I feel he's been through a tower and he's coming out the other side, or he could be about to go into a tower. But I feel it's more like he's coming out of that tower and he's realising so many things through it. So he could have been through something very life-changing recently and it's making him awaken to the truth of who he is. Yeah, we've got the same card pretty much coming up, support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So he knows he can ask for your support. He knows you'll be there for him. But I feel he is trying to pick up the pieces himself. And they give me the word peak. So I feel like something is peaking now where he's going to move forward. And I feel he could be peeking at you in other ways. So he could be watching you on social media. So we've got buy something new. Okay, so he may want to buy something new to feel better. So what I'm feeling here is like a new item of clothing. He may be buying something new. I mean, you may like resonate with this message as well. There may be something you want to buy if you want to buy something new. But I feel he's actually going to buy himself something to make himself feel fresh again. So I feel he's been through something. It's been chaotic, and he's coming out the other side of that, and he's going to like buy himself like a new outfit or something to make him feel better. I don't feel it's anything big like a car or anything like that. I feel it's perhaps a new like a new suit or a new pair of jeans or something like that. And unfairly judged. So he may feel like whatever he's been through, he's being judged unfairly in this situation he's been through. So, you know, this could be family, perhaps judging him for something he's doing. And he's grateful to you because you don't judge him. You don't unfairly judge him. You know, if you say he's done something wrong, it's very likely he has. But I feel this is something he's been through. So I don't know if there's been some kind of loss in the family or there's been some change, but he's definitely experienced something that's moved him into an awakening. I hope that helps, okay? Enchanted Moon, thank you for the donation. Highlands, what's Daryl's next actions towards our connection? What can I expect in my career? So what's Daryl's next actions in your connection? What's his next action? He's going to make a change. Let me just see what you can expect in career. Don't give up on your career. You may not be seeing something clearly. Okay, so let's go a bit deeper into both then. So there's going to be a movement, okay, from Daryl. Now, this can also mean a house move or a change, but I feel he's going to adjust something he's doing. So he's going to do something differently than what he's done before. And he may even be doing daily gratitude or cultivating something to be more grateful. So this is cultivate daily gratitude. But I feel it's like he wants to show you daily how grateful he is for you. So what I'm really picking up on is he wants to be communicating with you daily or doing something on a daily basis that shows you he appreciates you. And that is what could physically change. He's like, yeah, I may have not shown it enough, but I care deeply about you, and he regrets that. So I feel that's what he's going to do. He's going to make up for the past and he may not have shown you before how much he cares about you. So he wants to do this on a daily. And he said, I'm responsible for my own happiness. So he's realising this too. He knows it's not your job to make him happy. He's got to make himself happy and then give to you the right way. So what I'm actually feeling with him is he's going to be changing something in his life soon because it's an action card, something soon to be able to show you on a daily basis how he feels about you, even if that's just a daily hello or whatever it is. So I feel there's going to be more interaction coming in. Now, regarding career, don't give up on this. You just may not be seeing something clearly. Or you may be reflecting on what you want right now. So let me bring in they're over here now, aren't they? I've changed everything round. Hang on a minute. There it is. So what do you need to know in career? Can we have a message, please, angels, around career? We've got fast changes, and they're giving the word fast chances. So lots of chances coming in, opportunity. Says you'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time, so go with the flow. And this may well be what you are reflecting on right now. I hope that helps. It's like the angels say it will be revealed in time, okay? Let me just move the chat up and see where I am. I think this is Justinta, let me just go down the chat. Bear with me a second, guys. It's all moved up now anyway. Okay, so Justinta says, Liz P posted a video about how he doesn't have trust issues. He recognises people versus toxic patterns and won't give his heart to them because of his walls around him. Did he post this video for me? Okay, did he post that video for you? Use your intuition first of all. The angels say he doesn't feel adequate about something, so he's running away because he feels unworthy of your love. So no more donations, please, guys. Okay, I need to catch up. Okay, that's why I've put it all over the chat. I think my moderators are saying it. So he's running away from something. Let's see the answer to your question first before I channel that. So we've got unknown. No answer can be revealed at this time. I feel like there's going to be more to be revealed. I feel like he may share something else. He may post something else. He may post another video or song or something that gives you a little bit more clarity. That's why the angel's saying we can't give you a yes or a no whether it was about you, because there's no answer can be revealed at this time, because there's something else that's perhaps going to be shared, or you're going to have a communication about it. He may even talk to you about this. I don't feel it's actually directly about you, to be honest. Okay, that's what I'm not really feeling like it's about you. It could be about something else he's going through because there's an inadequacy there. You know, he doesn't feel worthy in some way. Now, we know he doesn't feel worthy of your love because that's something he's healing. But this could be him setting his own boundaries down at work or in some other way with family. So I don't feel it's directly about you. You've got to ask yourself the question of, this is what the angels are guiding me to say to you. Why do you think that's about you? Okay, why would you think automatically that that post is about you? Because it says I've got trust issues and I recognise toxic patterns and all these things. Why would you think that's about you? Okay, because when he connects with you, he sees a lot of purity. So how is he really feeling about you? I feel something, there's going to be another post or something shared that's going to give you more clarity on that. So embrace shared growth. Understand the thing is, the fact that he even shared something like that is showing you he's growing spiritually. That he's recognising toxic patterns and he's recognising things and he's making sense of things. So I feel really the person he's posted it for is himself. It's more like he's trying to understand what he's going through and he's shared it on social media. It's not like aimed at anyone directly. It's more, I'm trying to work through what I'm going through inside of myself. So embrace the shared growth. Embrace the fact that he's sharing his growth with you. And that's more powerful than anything else. Or he's sharing his growth on social media, which is a big thing. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me. I'm moving the chat up if you're wondering what I'm doing. Because I lost my chat on my tablet. So, because I did say no more donations. I can't see anyone. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm at the... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm at the top now then. Okay, I'm at the top now, guys. So what I'm going to do, before I do copy the cat, I'm just going to go to the bathroom because I've been on for an hour and a half and I've got Ascension symptoms. And then I'm going to carry on, okay? So you can donate, you don't need to. I'm here for everybody. You don't need to donate to me, okay? So if you give me a second, because I'm trying my best, okay, with these Ascension symptoms. I'll put my lizard there. So I'm Liz, that's my lizard, okay? My lizard can watch over the chat for me. I won't be a second, okay? Okay. Right then. Whew, it's hot in here. It's like an oven in here. Let me just put this blind down, actually. Okay. So we're going to do copy the cat. Thank you for the donation, honey. Harley's having a hard time. Message from the angels and twin, please. So, what do the angels want you to know? And I'm sorry you're having a hard time, honey. I'm sending you lots of love, okay? So what's the message from the angels right now? So the first card coming through for you is, we've got cultivating empathy. So have compassion for yourself at this time, okay? It's okay to go through the ups and the downs and to feel what you're feeling. So cultivate empathy and understanding, recognizing the importance of emotional connections with others. So the angels are saying that to you. This connection you have with your twin is very powerful and it makes you feel things you never felt before. And it's also showing you the truth about who you are. You know, we come to Earth to feel. That's why we come here in the first place. And embrace imperfection. It says both in yourself and others, understanding that growth often involves learning from mistakes. So you will make mistakes and that's okay. And the angels are reminding you of that. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel like they've made a mistake. Just allow yourself to breathe in the energy you're in. And know who you truly are. You're coming up here as the Queen of Wands. So even if you don't feel that way, you are the Queen of Wands. It says you are mastering all the soul lessons of the Queen of Wands. You are on a path of dynamic creativity, passion and leadership. And that's what this connection brings out of you, but also your journey as a light worker, as a spiritual being having a human experience. It's showing you the truth. And express creativity authentically without fear of judgment, allowing your unique voice to shine through. So you be yourself right now and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. I'm going to say no more donations, guys, okay, because I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. Feeling a bit weird today. So we've also got coming through divine orchestration. So the angels say, trust the divine to orchestrate the perfect circumstances surrounding your union. So your union is coming, it's in divine timing. Even though there may be lots of emotions and things coming up for healing, you are closer than you think you are. The angels are saying to you, your twin without you feels emotionally numb. That's how they feel. They're in survival mode. So they're just emotionally numb, and you may be picking up on that. So obviously you're going through all these emotions, but you may also be feeling all this weird energy. And I feel, you said I'm having a hard time. You may be having a hard time because you're feeling all this strange energy that's going on right now. But your person's saying, without you, I feel emotionally numb. It doesn't feel right without you. What else is going on with them? What else is going on with your twin? My heart is in deep need of love and compassion. So your person feels numb because they're in deep need of love, in deep need of compassion. And we've got heart chakra and solar plexus coming through for that. So you could be having issues with the heart and the solar plexus, the stomach area, heart. You could have heartburn, heart palpitations, stomach issues. Because your person's saying, I need to step into my confidence and power more to take charge of my life and move forward to you. And you could be mirroring that in some way. So I feel what would benefit you right now is to cleanse your heart and solar plexus, your heart chakra, solar plexus, and to have faith in Archangel Metatron saying to you, your journey is in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? They're giving me a lot of fear coming up there. Jake, thank you for being a member, honey. Hyla sending you all my love. Thank you, honey. Any messages for me at this time? So what's a lot of fear coming up there? So what's the message coming through from your twin? Your mission has already begun. And it could be to release fear in some way. So if there is any fear that's being released, then that's part of your mission. It's already begun. This is a divine connection. It says, draw strength from the deep love you share with your person. You are never alone. So remember, you are one, and you are never alone because you are one. And the love that you share is actually not only part of your mission, but it's where you draw strength from. So you can find strength in this connection, see it in a higher way. Okay, what does your person want you to know? Flying out on the tablet there. We've got accomplishment. You would be so proud of me if you knew how far I've come. So your twin has definitely been working on themselves and overcoming lots of challenges and obstacles and problems. And it's like your person saying, if you knew, you'd be so proud of me. And I feel really it's about them needing to be proud of themselves. And this is also about you knowing that you should be proud of yourself for everything you've been achieving in your life too. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got release control, and that may well be what you're working on right now. Okay, this is the first quarter moon in Taurus as well. So this is the energy of taking back control, to let go of control. So you take back control by having self-control to let go of control. So in other words, you say, right, I'm going to find the self-control to not need to do this or to not need to have the answer to that. I'm just going to let go. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ram, thank you for the donation. So Ram is in union, guys. Okay, there's Ram in the chat there. Ram is in union. I'm all moved in with my person. However, she still has lingering doubts about things and us messages. And that'll be your own insecurity. It's nothing to do with you, okay? Try not to take that personally. Just go through the motions, allow things to happen and allow her to feel love. So, yeah, her heart chakra is open to this. And your heart chakra is open to this. So you can feel the flow of the love. So the love is flowing between the two of you right now. I want to bring in the Twin Flames in Union Oracle. Oh, thank you, angels. I asked, where is it? And there it is. I've got all these new drawers. So let's bring you a message in, what do you need to know? So I feel the heart chakra is open. And you open her heart chakra, remember, that's what you trigger in her. You open her heart. So she's going to be a bit nervous and it's going to feel a bit weird at first. Just let her have a space and do her own thing. So she loves talking to you. She loves that, no matter what she's doing right now, if she's shutting down, whatever she's doing, she loves talking to you. She loves the sound of your voice as well, they're telling me. Yeah, I love how we can sit for hours or sit in silence and both are okay. So she's quite, like, you know, it's a bit perhaps daunting for her how comfortable she feels with this right now. You know, it's a bit scary because she's never been in a connection where it perhaps feels so right. So she's thinking something must go wrong. You know, let's hope she doesn't sabotage it in any way and put you back into some kind of separation. But I'm not really sensing that at this point. Her heart is open. So talking is the key really here. But she's saying, I love that we can talk for hours or we can just sit in the silence. And both are okay. Both are natural and right. And that may be something she's getting her head around. Because maybe in the past she's been around people where she hasn't felt comfortable in that way. Okay, so yeah, contact resumes between you. She's going to make a heartfelt gesture. So she may even apologise for, you know, having doubts, or there may be a heartfelt gesture because again, I'm feeling the heart. So something is coming in. Maybe you're going to have a nice weekend where you do something together, or she has the what if this or that happens thought. Yeah, but you've just got to let her experience that. Don't try and sell yourself in any way, you know, and say, or try and make her see something. She knows herself. It's her own issues. It's nothing to do with you. It's about her own fears, her own insecurities. Or maybe you want to do a heartfelt gesture, maybe buy her some flowers or arrange something nice. Okay, maybe do something for her from the heart that opens her heart wider. But I feel there's going to be an opportunity for that. But she just loves talking to you. You know, she loves being around you. She does, no matter what she's saying. She loves that. She loves that she can just sit there with you and you perhaps say nothing to each other, or you can just talk about anything. Those are her favourite things to do. And I feel that does make her feel a little bit, you know, uneasy because she's perhaps never had that before in that way. I hope that helps, okay? And we got Crystal, thank you for the donation. I was going to say Dr. Crystal again now. We got Crystal, message from Daniel, and when will we come together? So when will you come together? I'm just going to get used to where I've put all the cards because I've changed everything around. So when will you come together? Okay. So we've got rushing in August. He's going to come rushing in August time. Now, when you're saying come together, this is about actually coming back in touch, or he's going to rush in with a message or something here. Okay, because you may be thinking, when will we come together in union? But it's the start of it now. So this is a big message about him coming rushing in. And you may even see a dog. Okay, you may even see that. But I feel that he's going to come rushing in August to you. So something big is going to happen in August. There's a lot of hope around August for you. And we're nearly in August now. Okay, I'm already pre-recording August videos, so I already feel like I'm in August myself. That's probably why I'm experiencing all these weird Ascension symptoms. So what's the message coming through from him to you? He's saying, no one turns me on like you do. I need you more than anything right now. So I feel he's longing for you intimately. And he's also wanting to bring the friendship in. So it may come in like disguised as a friendship, but really it's a fantasy. He's longing for you, he's desiring you, he's wanting you. So, you know, it's like he may come in and be all friendly with you, but behind the messages, he wants to rip your clothes off. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Anything Jesus wants me to know? So what does beautiful Jesus want you to know today? What does Jesus want you to know today? So Jesus saying to you, pray always. Okay, so reminding you to always pray. That's the most important thing. It's so important you pray about what you're going through and talk to your angels and guides. And blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. So really what Jesus is saying is when you pray for help and you receive the answer and you follow that answer, you follow that guidance, you are very blessed. So you are highly blessed right now. So what else do we need to know? I want to bring the love and light cards in as well for you. What else does Jesus want you to know right now? A few cards coming through. So the first one is make time to work, rest and play. So you may feel like you've got a lot going on and you may need to make more time for yourself to just relax a little bit. It says be filled with laughter and sing for joy. Okay, so find some time to give back to you. That may be what you're missing right now. And honor your uniqueness. Remember your power. So anytime you go into any struggle or any fear, be aware of who you are as a person and say, there's nobody like me, I'm magnificent, I'm one of a kind, because you are. So you can say to God, you know, thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvellous, how well I know it. So you know yourself very well, be proud of who you are. And also follow the path that's right for you. So you are on the right path. You know that because it's the path for you. It doesn't matter what other people say you should be doing. You know your truth. God blesses those who patiently endure, trusting so this ain't trusting, but he says testing and temptation. So in other words, along this journey, we get tested, we get tempted by other things, but you know the truth, you know where you belong, because you are trusting in God's plan for your life, and you have faith in that. So for example, an example of that would be like, you know you belong with your person, but then perhaps someone comes along who tempts you to something else, but you know what you want, so you have to remain steadfast in your heart. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you guys for bearing with me on this day and for listening to me when I said no more donations, because I did need to catch up, and you know I'm going through it a little bit. If I look a bit rough, that's the reason why. I've really been struggling this week with Ascension symptoms, and I have had a busy day. It's not like I've had a day off, you know, I've been working all morning. I've just been waiting until I thought, yeah, I can actually jump on without running the bathroom every 5 minutes. So big welcome to everyone who's here. So I'm going to do, Rebecca says, I asked you if a man wanted to marry me. You said he wants to travel. He's moved an hour away. He's going away for 4 weeks. Do you think he's leaving me or wants to marry me? Okay, so let's ask these cards here. So does he want to marry you? And the other thing is, if he's traveling, or he may just be afraid of commitment, or he may be afraid of what he's experiencing. Okay, so does he want to marry you? Does he want to marry you? He's saying, yes, you thought it would never happen, but it will. That's what the card says. You thought it would never happen, but it will. So perhaps you think it will never happen, but it will happen. Okay, you've got a yes card, which is really powerful. So I feel that he does want to marry you, yes, and it will happen, but you've got to let go of the when and allow things to unfold, because, you know, if he's traveling, if he's moved, whatever he's doing, he is learning lessons there that's going to bring that in, that's going to bring that yes in. So how is he feeling about you, Rebecca, okay? We've got, again, he's saying, I see signs that remind you all the time and remind me of you all the time. So you may well be seeing the signs too, okay? But you're seeing signs about you saying, well, there you go, you're impatient. Well, that's what you're learning. You're learning to not be impatient, because impatience doesn't get you anywhere. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not demand its own way. Love holds no record of wrongs. Okay, love trusts and has faith. So if you're impatient, you're not going to get a yes. You're going to get more of him running away. And he is always fantasizing about you. He say, no one turns me on like you do. So he is thinking about you, okay? So let's bring in a card for you, some guidance for you. Okay, what's the guidance for you right now? We've got generous boundaries. Practice generosity whilst maintaining healthy boundaries, putting your well-being ahead of giving. So this is about you getting the balance right. Okay, so make sure that you're not over-giving. We all are guilty of that on this journey, me included. Over-giving. The other day, I shared way too much with my twin. You know, his message was like one line, and mine was like this, like, and I thought, what are you doing, Liz? You know better than that. You know, it's just overwhelming for them. So you've got to get the boundary right. So I always say this, you know, when you forget yourself like that, remember, it's like a game of tennis. If you're shooting a message over, wait for the message to come back and then shoot over again. Don't bombard with loads of balls, because it always backfires. And I know myself, you know, as I make these mistakes too. You know, I'm all right here when I'm sitting here out of my ego, but as soon as I'm back in my ego again, you know, I go into Liz land and all craziness comes in. So we have to really give ourselves a slap in a way, you know, and say, what you're doing, give yourself a shake, you know. So to bring yourself back down to reality. Hey, we've got Andrew in the house. Great to see you, honey. We've got Guided by Andrew there. Hi, Liz. Could I get a message from Melina and guidance from above? So what's the new moon message for you? We've got allow the angels to cleanse you. So you may need to cleanse yourself today. So maybe you've been doing a lot, or you've had a lot going on in general, and the angels want you to cleanse yourself. So this could be a chakra cleanse, cleansing your aura, cleansing your space. You know, really allowing the angels to do that for you. So, you know, just saying to the angels, thank you for cleansing me is enough. What does Melina want you to know? What does Melina want you to know? we've got growth. I'm slowly making progress. So she is making progress, which is a really good thing. And the thing is as well, you know, you and Ram are very close and he's come into union and obviously you've seen that. But again, you've been in that reunion energy before where you've come out of that again. So you know exactly what's going on here. So yeah, you are loyal. You're a very loyal person. You're very strong. You know who you are. You know what you want. And you're not going to settle for less than you deserve. We've been spending a lot of time, so there you go. So you are loyal. She knows that too. So there it is. You know, loyalty, growth, movement, change. You're coming up as the King of Wands, which is a beautiful energy. You know, again, this is what I say. Always take messages how they resonate with you because, you know, some readers read the King of Wands as some different energy than I read it, but the angels always tell me it's a very clean, loyal relationship. You know, like a very loyal way of looking at things. So again, it doesn't matter. When you read the King of Wands, for example, it could mean someone who's very stable in their connection with perhaps a karmic partner, for example, but they are loyal to the feminine, if that makes sense. But I'm not obviously connecting with that for you. Just I do know some readers connect with the King of Wands differently than I do. But when I connect with the King of Wands this is your loyalty. This is you knowing what you want. You know you want her, nobody else will do. You know your power. So let me bring in a message for everything else you need to know with the new moon. We've got believe in your good luck. So maybe you're thinking, oh, I hope this luck doesn't end. Or so believe in what you're experiencing. You've manifested that. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do the beautiful Victor. It says, may I have a dragon card? And I've left my Keanu cards here as well, just so... because I've changed everything around, but I've left Keanu there. And I've also got, you're asking for a dragon card. I've got my other dragon deck here too. So I found my other dragon deck for you, Victor. Okay, the Dragon Path Oracle. So, and I found the other snake cards. I didn't know what I'd done with them, you know, but I found them as well. So what's the message for Victor from the dragons? Okay, so the first dragon you've got is the black dragon, cocooning you so your divine potential grows. So obviously you're being uplifted right now and you're in that transformation phase as well in other areas of your life, and you know what that is about. And you may also be spending more time meditating, reflecting, undergoing this metamorphosis. So I feel this is also like physical transformation as well as emotional transformation, and your journey is also in that cocoon. But I feel this is more about you than anything else. And we got the air dragon, which is blasting things out of the way, but also helping you to rise above earthly matters. So you can communicate honestly on the 5D and connect in that way. So I feel this air dragon is helping you to feel the power of the love in the 5D. So see life from a higher perspective, brings inspiration and hope. So the air dragon is assisting you with that. Let's see what other dragons are coming in around you. Let's get a message from your personal dragon. What's the message from your personal dragon? We've got Gaia, wow. So I feel your personal dragon assists you when you're in nature. Helps you to connect with the power of nature, and that's really powerful anyway that this has come up. So the Gaia card, so you may want to Google, I'm pretty sure if you already got this deck, you may have the Dragon Path Oracle. You can look up the meaning yourself, because obviously I know you love to share the guidebook and, you know, things on your channel. But I feel that your dragon is around you when you're in nature. Like when you're in nature, when you go outdoors, you may well feel your dragon's energy around you and things shifting around. So what energy is your twin in today? Detach from the ego. Your twin is really trying to do this. And I feel that also the air dragon is helping your twin to detach from their ego too. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got real love. This is real love and your person knows it too. It says there is an undeniable strong feeling of love between you. So your person feels that it's real love. Your person knows it. Deep inside their heart and soul, they know that this is real love, which is really beautiful. In contemplation, I want to make the right decision. Okay, contemplation. Give me that song with Depeche Mode, Contemplation. Okay, so a lot of music between the two of you as well. Let me bring in a new moon card for you. We've got write down 10 things you love about them and feel grateful, and feng shui your space. So you may be cleaning things up around where you live. You may be dealing with things. You may be creating a sacred space to meditate or reflect on things. But if you write down 10 things you love about your person, it's going to boost their vibration. I hope that helps, okay? Justinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, what is this new moon bringing for me and P? And for me and Mum, I'm seeing sunflowers and the word shine a lot. So obviously shine bright. Don't feel anxious. Breathe. Whenever you feel anxious, you must breathe yourself back into the now. So what's the guidance for this new moon for you? Okay, connect with the best, detach from the rest. So what this means is stop focusing on the stressful things, the things that cause you a problem. The angels want you to connect with the best thoughts, the best feelings, the best emotions, and let everything else go. And call on Archangel Gabriel to open up doors of communication, especially between you and P. Okay, if you feel like you want to bring communication back in. So what's this moon doing? Okay, we've got to feel like we would be the ultimate power couple. So when your twin connects with you, that's how he feels. He feels like you are the ultimate power couple. He feels like you're going to do great things together. But again, it's in divine timing. That's all it is. Okay, and peace, I want you to be happy. And he really does from his higher self as well. He wants you to be happy. So focus on peace, not anxiety. Anxiety lives in the past or the future. Focus on the now. Let's bring in a new moon message for your mum. What's the message for your mum right now? Clear new moon message for your mum. Okay? Yeah, your mum is strong. She doesn't have to take care of everybody. So she may still be stressing about home or things going on at home. She's got to rise above that. She needs to focus on herself now, not necessarily the home or people in the home. Because I feel that's causing her problems. So, I don't know if she's doing too much at home again right now, worrying about things. So she just needs to take it easy. That's the guidance. Let me bring a message through for her from Raphael. Yeah, relax. Be near water to bring in the calm energy of flow. So it may help her to go by the ocean. So maybe you're thinking of having a trip somewhere, or even just listening to ocean music will help. Or being around nature with, rivers or a waterfall, or even having a nice bath or something. That's what I feel she needs to do to stop worrying, okay? I hope that helps. No more donations, guys, please, okay? Because I'm just answering out to the chat. And then I'm going off. My voice is going. I won't be on long now. I've not been on nearly 2 hours. So I'm going to do Daniel. Thank you for the donation. In this period, should I pull my energy back? And when do you see us in contact again? Pull your energy back. It's always the right thing to do. Focus on you. Okay? Yeah, and you're not being unloving or, indifferent in that time. You're in your head about it. But you just... breathing yourself back into the now, and then a message will come unexpectedly. I'm not saying be indifferent, the King of Swords can be indifferent in some way. Doesn't mean like you go cold or cool. It means you just start focusing more on you. And then the unexpected message will come in there. Okay, it will happen when you least expect it. So contact will come when you're not expecting it to come. So let me see if I can get a timing around this, okay? What's the timing around this? I feel you're worrying too much, especially because you donated 3 times. And obviously, I don't mind you doing that. Okay, but it's a sign that you need to let go more and trust your intuition more. So we've got 6 months from now, something big is taking place from tomorrow. So tomorrow until 6 months. So it could come in any time between the next, over the next 6 months or so. But you've got tomorrow, because if you relax and pull your energy in today, she could reach out tomorrow. I'm not saying she's going to, but see it as tomorrow's a new day. It's an opportunity. Anything can happen. Focus on self-love. In 6 months, something is growing. Look at the belly there. So this is about something growing, something happening, something new coming in, something beginning, something taking place. So let me pull a new moon card. I know I've pulled your cards already, but I feel like you're just worried about what will happen or if it's not going to happen, and it will. Yeah, go for a walk, calm your energy down. That's going to be a great way for you to reconnect with self. Okay, whenever I feel stressed out, that's what I do. Okay, if I start panicking about something, I go for a walk and have a hot chocolate at the end of it, and it always sorts me out. And they are very grateful to be loved by you. They're very grateful to be loved by you, and I feel they'll tell you that when you reconnect. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. I've lost chat now on my tablet, okay? So I've got it here now, but not in here. So SS says, actually, let me just go on and off. Give me a second here. I don't want it to, I don't know if it's stopped on here as well. Let me just bring it back, okay? Bear with me a second. There we go. Okay. So we've got SS says, hi Liz, my twin is in a karmic situation. What's the guidance for us as union ahead? So let that karmic situation unfold naturally. Okay. So let it unfold naturally. Doncaster. Hey, Doncaster. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stoke here. Okay. Stoke here. So the karmic struggle is that they've shared great times. That's what's going on. They've shared some great times. That doesn't mean they should stay together though. Okay, but that's the struggle right now. That's what your person is struggling with. We've shared some great times. I'm struggling to leave this behind me. Okay, yet they know they want to because they're in love with you. So it really is about, you know, making that break. What else is going on? Okay. Yeah, I've made up my mind to leave. So even though they've shared some great times and made some great memories and they've shared time together, your person's already made up their mind to leave. It's just about executing that plan, okay? So what's their dark struggle? Okay, what's their dark struggle around this or their dark struggle in general? I'm genuine about you, but not about myself. So your person is genuine about you. They're genuine about being with you, having a life with you. They may just not feel genuine within themselves. And that could be because obviously there's love there for you while they're still in another situation. So they can start feeling shame and guilt and all that, okay? So your person is saying, I need to be genuine. I need to speak the truth. And I wish that you were here with me. So your person is always wishing it was you. I wish you were the one here with me. I want to post on social media is for you. So they may well have posted something on their social media that is either to get your attention or is about you in some way. Or if you haven't got access to that, this is about just them, you know, healing something within them that they are sharing that helps them to process what they're going through. So this could be a song, for example. I'm really struggling with this. So you've got to be very patient right now and trusting in the love and the fact that karmic cycles do break down and they don't last forever and the universe sorts it out, okay? And I felt abandoned as a child, so this is a big part of it. So this is why your person is struggling with leaving, because they actually felt abandoned as a child and they perhaps feel what it would feel like for their karmic partner to experience that. So that's a factor to it, okay? So what's the energy around you being together? We've got coming through, we've got abundance. You will have everything you want and more. So the angel's saying, yes, you're going to be in union. You're going to have everything you want and more. You've just got to be very patient with the when. Okay, so we get a tarot card as well. So, you know, your person's really struggling with this decision because they don't want to abandon anyone. They're having sleepless nights about this. It's keeping them up at night. There it is, the commitment there. So I feel you just got to be very patient at this time. So let me pull like a guidance message for you right now. So the guidance message for you is passion and patience. So the fact is, you know, the passion is with you and the patience, okay, the patience is for the journey to move forward. So learn to balance fiery passion with patience. So you may have all this passion, but you have to channel that into something else. And I know what it's like because I'm in the same situation. Got all this passion, all this desire, and you want to now, but you've got to be very patient at the same time, and that's your lesson. So you have to have faith that your goals will be achieved at the right time. You know, I went out the other day and I asked for a sign. You know, I said, you know, when's it going to happen? And I was asking for a sign and I was looking everywhere. I couldn't see a sign. I thought I'm not meant to see. And then I completely forgot about it. Walked into a shop and on the wall, it said when everything is, what did he say? I meant to take a picture of it and I forgot. So I have to go back and see it again just to get the wording right. But it was something like when everything is at the right time, when everything is in the right place. It was something about that. When everything is, I think it was when everything is exactly right or something like that. And I thought that's my sign. It's not a yes or a no. It's when everything is exactly right. And that's what you need to know, okay? Nia, thank you for the donation. Any messages for me, please? So what's the message for you right now with this new moon? What do you need to know? So you've got have a new experience. So the angels want you to do something new, to have a new experience. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go out and do something crazy. It means you can wake up tomorrow and say, right, today is going to be a new experience for me. I'm going to experience this whole day in a different way. I'm going to do something completely different. And keep your heart open to what this new experience is, or keep your heart open and you'll experience something in a new way. So this could even be you looking at life in a new way, just looking at what you're doing in a new way, and your heart opens to that. So I feel just by enjoying what you're doing every day is going to bring something magical in for you. What else do you need to know? We've got liberation. Release your fears of loss, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, bargaining, and blame. So if there's anything you're holding on to like that, if you release that, you're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel stronger. And we all go through these things on this journey where we feel like we've been abandoned, or we've lost our person, or we feel rejected in some way or blocked in some way. And we have to find our true power within. What else do we need to know here? What else is coming through? Thank you, angels. We've got embracing silence and balancing energy. So use this silence, if you're in silence right now, to balance your energy. The angels say, learn to balance nurturing yourself and others, making self-care and self-love your priority. Learn the power of silence, recognizing when to listen actively and when to allow space for reflection. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do, let me just make sure. Yeah, I've lost chat. Why do I keep losing chat on here? Can someone put something in the chat for me so I can just see? Oh, I haven't, okay. Oh, it worked then. Oh, okay, it is working. I thought it gone off then. Okay, I'm going for my drink and I'm going to go off in a minute, so no more donation. I'm going to do a collective message. Let me do Donna. Donna, did your parcel come today, by the way? Check if not tomorrow, okay? But your parcel's out for delivery at some point. So Donna says, hi, is there any message from Art today? Because I'm feeling this energy strong late at night. Plus, I've been receiving the song, Now I'm Here by Queen. So the message coming through then, we've got physical touch and loneliness. So I feel when he's on his own, he really misses your physical touch. It's like in that song, no matter what the lyrics are about, he's trying to say to you, I want to hold your body close to mine. I want to feel your energy. I feel lonely without you. And it doesn't matter who he's around. He said, I may be surrounded by friends and family, but deep down, I feel misunderstood. So he feels very misunderstood. You do understand him, though. You know, you do recognise him. And he said, I want to hold you close. You did receive it. Amazing. Okay, I know you'll love them too. Very beautiful ones. Okay. I don't know what I'd do now if I wasn't wearing them. I really don't, okay. Changed my life, honestly. Yeah, honour your shadow self. This is what he's doing right now. He's honouring his shadow self. He's saying, I'm strengthening my connection with spirit. So he may feel like he's being guided more. And we've got practice self-acceptance, which is another thing he's doing. And these are all things you're doing too that you're mirroring back, because you're practicing your self-acceptance by allowing things to happen naturally, by allowing things to unfold and move forward the right way. What else do you need to know? Yeah, look at this. You got the ram, cool your emotions. So I do feel he gets very emotional about you as well. And he also gets fiery about it. And I feel like he has to sometimes stop himself from saying things because he doesn't want to say the wrong thing. And I feel this is when you feel all this energy, this passion, this desire, you know, this cool your emotions. Like you can feel all this heat in the body. Especially if you're experiencing these weird sensations that I'm having today. You know, like you feel like you're here, but you're not really you. It's really bizarre. Okay, so let's pull you one more card. What else do you need to know? Yeah, different pages. So what I'm feeling with this is the people in his life, he feels like they're on a totally different page than him. You know, you and him share the same vision, but that this person, you know, Mark, for example, and some other person, this could be his daughter, you know who he's connecting with here, someone in his family, he feels like they just don't have the same vision or the same look at life. They're on different pages. So he feels very lonely. So it's like he's wanting to come to you because you are on the same page. That's what I'm connecting with there. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the donation. Any message from Ray? Has he been tracking my car? Okay, let's ask the yes or the no cards. Here they are. So has Ray been tracking your car? Interesting. Straight out. Or no, remain neutral and detached for now. Okay, so you're not really supposed to know because that's what he's doing. He's trying to remain neutral. So he may not be reaching out, or he may be acting like he's detached. So this could well be he is doing this. He is tracking your car, but he's trying to do it without you knowing about it. Because he's trying to remain neutral and detached for now. So he could well be looking you up on social media, tracking your car, watching you. That's what I'm connecting with there. Okay, so I feel you know intuitively that it's likely he's doing this. So I would say I'm kind of getting the energy coming through that it's a yes. But the reason it's unknown is because he thinks it's unknown. He thinks you don't know. He thinks he thinks that you think he's detached for now and he's neutral when he's really bothered by things. What else does he want to say to you? I'm going through so much I can't put into words. So I feel like he wants to reach out, or he wants to tell you something, or he wants to open that door, but he doesn't quite know how to or what to say about it. So he's tracking you instead, or he's, he's remaining detached for now instead. My phone notified me of Annette. Well, there you go. So your phone told you. It's like you were meant to know in some way, but I feel intuitively you probably would have felt that anyway. Like something's going on, because he's trying to be detached, he really wants to rush in, but he doesn't know what to say. So I feel we just got to give it a bit of time. So let's bring in a new moon card for you. Okay, I'm smiling because it's just funny. It's amusing, don't you think, that we can, get amused by what they say and what they do, because it's so silly sometimes. So this is a really beautiful thing to do, okay? So use a pen and a piece of paper. Do not put it on your phone, okay? Write him a love letter to express yourself, but do not send it. Okay, instead read it back to yourself. How does it make you feel? And it's going to put you into a high energy, a high vibration. It's going to be very loving. I feel it's going to connect the two of you. So the writing will say something like, I don't know, hey Ray, you don't need to hide from me, baby, or whatever you want to say. You can make it as juicy or as loving or as neutral as you want. But I feel it will help you to get something off your chest in that way. Just don't send it to him. Not that you would, but it just helps you to feel like you're communicating. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, there's a little bit of fear going through there. Yeah, some fear going through. Okay, I'm going to do a message for, I want to do Karina. So Karina, I don't know why I said Katrina there, that's strange. Karina, let's do a message for Karina. I don't know why I just called you Katrina, okay? I don't know. I'm blaming it on this new moon. So let's get a message for Karina. We've got miracle. Look at this. What your mark is saying to you. You are my miracle. You give me hope. And there's a miracle coming in. So he feels like you're a beautiful miracle to him. You're bringing all this change up for him. And that's a miracle. So funny. Mum wanted me to have that name. Well, maybe that's a message from your mum there. Okay, Katrina. Let's get a message from your mum coming through as well. But I set such high expectations for myself when it comes to you. He doesn't want to mess it up. You know that. He has high expectations in his life in general. He puts way too much pressure on himself sometimes as well. And he's saying, when it comes to you, I've got to do it right. I set such high expectations, I've got to do it right. And you give me hope. And you may think it's going to take a miracle, but you will, and it will. There will be one. So your mum is saying freedom is a gift. So reminding you to be happy right now. To enjoy your freedom because it's actually a gift. Even though you want to be with him right now, enjoy this time you've got for you. I feel she wants you to know that. And please don't be afraid. I love that she's coming through saying that. So don't be afraid of anything that's going on or, being alone or anything, because you were never alone. And she's right by your side. Isn't that beautiful? I want to bring in a Queen of Wands. Say not Queen of Wands, but it's a Queen of whatever this is, this deck. What is this deck called? What is the deck called? Oh, here it is, okay. Becoming the Empress, A Guide to Ascension by Divine Diane. I want to pull you a card from this deck here. So what else do you need to know? Oh, thank you for being here, pretty girl. Sending you lots of love. This is for Karina, as we're calling her Katrina today. So the message for you is nurturing the self. Understanding that nurturing and caring for yourself builds a solid foundation to care for others, absolutely. And I feel your mum instilled that in you as well. It's a really beautiful message. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do Pretty Girl. Okay, so Pretty Girl, have you got a question for me, honey? There you are. I'm new here. Welcome, honey. Donation isn't working for me. Don't worry, you don't need to donate, okay? Actually, I'm preferring it not today because obviously I don't know when I'm going to go off. But you don't have to put no more donations anymore, guys. But, I'm just saying you don't need to donate. So I'm new here. Donation isn't working for me. Would love for you to check how Fousey is feeling towards me now. Messages and if he's close to commitment with me. So how is he feeling right now? He's in indecision. He doesn't know what to do next. And I don't feel it's because he doesn't want you, or it's nothing to do with that. It's because he's thinking, am I ready for this? That's scaring you because he doesn't want to let you down in any way. Because he's saying, I'm indecision. I don't know which direction to go. I don't know what to do. I don't want to let you down. So I feel he is close to commitment with you. He's thought about it for sure. He just doesn't know if he's ready because he doesn't know if he's going to be able to give to you the right way. It's not because he wants to try anyone else out or anything like that. It's because he doesn't want to let you down. So yeah, union, there it is. And it's in reverse because it's coming. So he wants it, he's just afraid. He's afraid of letting you down. So he says, we're always together no matter the circumstances. So he feels like you're already married or you're already together anyway. That's how he feels inside. And you may feel that because you feel it very strongly. But he wants that with you. So this indecision is definitely about commitment and how to move that forward. And look at this. I want to make the right decision. Contemplation. This is exactly what he's doing. So he wants it with you. It's right there. But he doesn't want to mess it up, which is beautiful because it's showing you he cares about you. You know, he doesn't want to let you down. I care about you. I don't want to do it wrong. So what else? You know, he really respects you as well, that is coming through, no matter how it seems. He's also very afraid that if he doesn't get his act in gear, he's going to lose you. He sees you as someone very strong, very independent. You know, someone who can get what they want, someone who's free in a way. You know, so he doesn't want you becoming free. He doesn't want you moving on. It's like he knows, oh, you're going to be okay, even without me in your life, so I need to put a ring on it. So I definitely do feel he wants to move this forward with you. He's just an indecision. So let's see if we've got any timings around this. You don't need to put no more donations anymore, Ling. You don't need to. It's only like if I've got 2 or 3 coming in. So we've got winter. This could well manifest around the winter period. So this could be when a proposal comes in. And I see winter. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You know, I see this energy as December to April time. Okay, so something coming in between December to April. Also, the winter time could be connected with if he's been a bit cool about things or he's not opening up, or that the ice is going to melt between you in a few weeks' time. So in a few weeks' time, the ice is going to melt between you. I feel that's when you could start talking about things or something could start shifting. But he definitely does want it with you. He just doesn't want to mess it up. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fousina says, can you do mine, please? Where's your question? Where's your question then? What's your question, honey? Where's your question? I mean, I can pull you a card. I'm just wondering if I can't see a question there. Let's pull you a card then. What's the message? This for Fousina. Okay. So the message coming through for you is believe in your good luck. So something is about to shift or change in your life. There's an opportunity coming in. So you may see Ladybird. You may see 313 or 1313. You may see 4-leaf clovers, you know, things that show you luck is on your side. You could see butterflies, things like that. So I definitely feel something good is coming in. And this could even be something that's coming in around the Sagittarius season. Okay, so good luck coming in for you around Sagittarius, which again is like December time. So moving forward, keep being you, trust the journey, have faith in what you're going through right now. And the angels say you're on a path of love. So this could well be the path to love moving during the Sagittarius season. So yeah, this is for you. Yeah. The journey of love is the ultimate path to self-realization and fulfillment. So you're on a path to love moving towards Sagittarius season. Okay, there's luck on your side. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, just be at ease, pretty girl. Just kind of be at ease with things and, you know, let him make his decision. Don't rush anything, just do you, because that's how he sees you. And it's beautiful you came up as that card because that's exactly how he sees you. You don't need anything from him. That's what it's showing you, okay? You don't need anything from anyone. You are just in your own energy there, enjoying life. And you may see butterflies as a sign as well. Okay, let's do a collective message and then I'm going to go off, okay? So collective message, let's do what your person really wants you to know and a new moon message as well, like 2 together. But I'll do them separate actually. So let's do a new moon message first. So a new moon message, thank you angels. Okay, that's power 1 on the floor. Okay, so we've got power 1, we're going to do a new moon message first of all. So we've got power 1. Pile 2, pile 3. Pick your card. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. This is a new moon message. Then I'm going to do a message about your person. So if you haven't had a card yet, this will be a collective message for you. So card 1, pile 1, we've got go for a walk. So it may be very beneficial for you today to go for a walk in nature and to know that they are very grateful to be loved by you. So if you go for a walk, it's going to calm your mind down. They're very grateful to be loved by you, whether they show that or not, whether they say it or they don't. They feel that way. So go for a walk and it'll calm your energy down. I feel as well someone may go for a walk with your person and they tell you this. So you may be on a walk, relaxing in nature, and they turn around and say, I'm very grateful for you, I love you. And I feel that could happen for someone at night as well, going for a walk at night. Number 2, you're manifesting your dreams right now. So Archangel Orion is helping you. So call on Archangel Orion to bring forth your dreams, to manifest your dreams. So you've got to keep the faith right now because your dreams are manifesting whatever they are. And pile 3, we've got their heart is opening. So if you're thinking, are they going to open up to me, reach out to me, tell me how they feel, their heart is opening. So use rose quartz to attract their love. So you may want to wear rose quartz or use it, like carry it around with you or have it around where you are, because it's going to attract them in. So big changes on the horizon, okay? So let's bring the heart to heart with the Divine Masculine cards in and do a collective message, 1, 2, or 3. So what's the message for pile 1, please, angels? What's the message for pile number 2? And what's the message, please, for pile number 3? Okay, so again, clear cards coming out, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, pick your card, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So if you pick number 1, your person is saying, it doesn't feel safe for me to open up yet. So they're going to open up, they just aren't yet ready. Doesn't feel safe. And you're being protected until they do. So some of the reasons why they may not feel safe is because they don't feel like they're ready to, and it makes them feel vulnerable, or it makes them feel a bit anxious or nervous or scared. Or it could be there's a situation going on. So it could be a karmic situation. It could be theirs, yours, or mutual, and they don't feel safe enough yet. Or perhaps you work together and they need to find the right time. So at the right time, they'll open up. You just got to be patient with the when, okay? Pile 2, acknowledge. First of all, they are going to acknowledge the things they've done wrong or the things they want to change, because they're saying, I take full responsibility for my actions. So I feel that that's about an apology as well, because they want to acknowledge the love to you. That's what I'm connecting with. They want to tell you how they really feel, and they want to apologise for perhaps not telling you that in the past, or perhaps not for a while. But they're also taking responsibility for their situation, their life, and they're going to deal with that. So they're saying, I take full responsibility now for my actions and what I need to do to move this connection forward with you. And pile 3, we've got manifestation and playfulness. So you may be manifesting some kind of interaction with that. A playful interaction could be what's being manifested here, because they're saying, I miss hearing you laugh. Okay, so they miss spending time with you, hearing your laugh or seeing your smile. They miss that. And they're saying, you're my first thought in the morning and my last thought at night. So what you've got to remember is, if they're thinking about you constantly, they're manifesting you. They're manifesting some kind of interaction with you and vice versa. And that's the truth. Even though they're thinking about you, they may not think they're manifesting anything, but they are, because they've got the feeling is there. When the feeling is there, something is going to be created from it. So they are manifesting a playful encounter with you. Now that could be a bedroom encounter, or it could be just having some fun, spending time together, laughing together, doing something nice together, having some quality time together. That's what I'm connecting with, okay? Now I just want to answer, we've got Edie, so I hope I've said that right. It says, Edie there, says, please could you tell me if there are any messages from Vince? I'm really struggling with losing in my brother, and I just feel I need to know. I'm really finding it hard, please. So Vince is your brother in spirit, is that right? So is Vince your brother in spirit? So he's passed away. Is that what you're asking me? I couldn't read it properly there. Yes, okay. So let's see what Vince wants you to know. I'm sorry you're struggling, honey, but remember, this is an opportunity now to get to know him in a different way, okay? So what does he want you to know? What does Vince want you to know from the other side? And Archangel Azrael is protecting you as well. I feel he's going to come to you in a dream. He's not going to kind of just jump in front of you. He's going to come to you in a dream in a very calm way. It's not your fault. That's what you need to know. Now, I'm not saying you're blaming yourself, okay, but you may well be going over things in your mind. If only I'd done something differently, or if only something else had happened. You know, we've all gone through that when we've lost a loved one. Is there something I could have done differently? And he's saying, no, it's not your fault. It's like you need to know that everyone has a time, okay? Yeah, I'll say put no more donations in again, guys, because I was going to go off after this, but I will do Shvia, okay? So let's bring in what the message is here. So it's not your fault. So if you've been going over that, thinking about that, that's what you need to know. But I'm going to read you what the book says, because, you know, James Van Praagh has channeled this so beautifully. Please do me a really big favour. Stop beating yourself up, thinking that you caused my death or are in some way responsible for it. You are not. It's so hard from the earthly level to understand the spiritual elements of life. No matter what you think you could have done or should have done, I would have left anyway. I am releasing you of any responsibility for my leaving. Please let go of any guilt. It will make us both feel better. The universe is perfect in its makeup, and what we think is a coincidence is just God's way of remaining anonymous. Trust me, be kind to yourself, knowing that what I share with you is true. That's a beautiful message. So it's really kind of helping you to release yourself from any kind of guilt. And he's saying, I'm learning over here as well. He's learning. Okay, I'm also going to pull you a message from my deck, okay? This is the message from the other side. What else does he want to say from the other side? What else does he want to say to you from the other side right now? When you need me, I'm there. So he's saying, when you need me, I'm right there with you. He's saying, I'm there because obviously you're still on earth and he's in heaven. So he's saying, when you need me, I'm right there. And that's what you need to know. So forgive yourself for perhaps thinking it's your fault in any way, shape or form, or you could have done something differently, and he'll show you the truth. I hope that helps, okay? It was right there for you. Oh, thank you, Karina. Was that the one I made, or the James Van Praagh? They're both beautiful, aren't they? And I made that deck, you know, when I created my deck messages from the other side, you know, it was, I created this deck because my mum, I was passed over, and I connected with my mum in this deck as well. And, you know, I haven't created any decks for a good few months now because there's two reasons. Number one, I haven't had time. And number two, where I create my cards, they've changed something on the app, which is really weird. It's all different now. That's why my thumbnails are different. People are thinking Lizzie's thumbnails are being a bit strange because they've changed the app and I can't understand it. I can't even work it properly. So I'm waiting. What I'm doing is I'm having a week off in August and I'm going away for a few days. And then when I get back, I'm going to have the remaining days to get on my card decks. And I want to bring out, I mean, I've got half-made decks. I want to complete them. Especially, you know, my Archangel Metatron deck. I really want to finish that one. So, you know, that's what I'll be doing in August as well. Hopefully some new decks are going to be coming out. My deck from the other side. Thank you, honey. Oh, I'm so glad it helped. And I know what it's like. You know, I remember when my mum died. I mean, I've lost pretty much everyone in my life. They're all on the other side. But I remember when my mum died, you know, she went into hospital and I could, you know, the angels were kind of saying you need to just prepare yourself because I kind of knew she was going to go. I had a feeling a few days before because I heard white noise on the phone line and I even said to my ex-partner, you know, this is it, I think. And I think I had to really get my head around that, you know, and I did go over to my mind thinking if I'd only gone to the hospital like an hour before, maybe I could have changed something that happened or told the doctors to do something differently. Do you know what I mean? And it just drives you crazy. You know, you can't help going over these things, but you have to forgive yourself because there's nothing, you know, God, everyone has a time. You know, whether we're walking down the street or we have an accident, whatever it is, everyone has a time. No more donations, guys. I appreciate them, but I'm going off, okay? So Shvia says, hi Liz, today morning I saw a white dragon collective in my dream. Any messages for me and a message from my DM? So let's see what the message is from the dragon for you. Okay? What's the message coming through from the dragon? So you've actually got a fire dragon and a water dragon around you. Now, this is one dragon. A dragon that incorporates or embodies fire and water, but I'm actually feeling you have fire and water dragons around you. Fire dragons blast things out of the way, like obstacles and things that need burning up, like old energies. And the water dragon helps you to flow around things and to bring things to you. So the fire and water dragon is enabling your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So the angels want you to have fun right now, to enjoy the journey as much as you can and relax about it, because there's a change coming into your connection. And I feel this also a huge sign to have fun when you come back together. Give me fear, because that will release any fear. Instead of perhaps dredging up the past, yeah, you've got a water dragon here. I knew you've got a water dragon around you before I even turned the card over. So it helps you flow easily around obstacles. This water dragon is helping you to connect with Christ light and love, which is flowing to you, so you can also develop your psychic abilities to trust what you feel inside and go with the flow. So that's why you had that dream, because you actually have dragons assisting you, which is really beautiful, okay? So what's the message from your DM? I will see you again. That just popped in my head. I will see you again. That's the message from your DM. I will see you again. Okay, we've got denial. I'm trying to distract myself from the truth, but I will see you again. So he's afraid of the truth because he may have to make changes. That's all. He's not afraid of his feelings for you. He's afraid of making something happen with you and the consequences of that, what will happen. So I feel you just got to be very patient and let the dragons do what they've come here to do. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, no worries, Elaine. It's fine. It's just, I'm going through Ascension symptoms, honey, so I'm kind of trying to not be on as long as normal. I'm really hoping I'm going to wake up in the morning and feel much better, to be honest. But I've had them all week, but it seems to go better in the afternoon. Like in the morning, this morning I was like a wreck, honestly. But I have been working and, doing other things in the day until I felt I could come on live. With it being the new moon, I wanted to come on. So Elaine says, hi, Liz, any messages for me, please? So let's do a card for you, first of all, to get you into your power. So what's the message coming through for you? We've got cultivating empathy and emotional resilience. So build emotional resilience, understanding that everyone is here on their own journey with their own lessons to learn. Now, that's a really beautiful message to come through and something we can all take on board, because your person has their own lessons to learn, just like you have your own lessons to learn. So even though you're meant to be together, you've got to learn specific lessons separately to actually be ready for union. And that's what you're being reminded of. Cultivate empathy and understanding, recognizing the importance of emotional connections with others. So remembering that there's a reason why he's in that situation. He's learning some kind of lesson from it. And remember, you're learning too, to remember your own worth and your value, and to not compare yourself to anyone, to know you're unique and special the way you are, that you don't need to overthink things or worry about anyone else. So be very use empathy when you're trying to understand this connection, and recognize, okay, I'm on this single path because that's right for me. He's on a path with someone else because that's right for him. Doesn't mean that he doesn't love me, because he does, okay? We've also got, Seven of Pentacles. Whatever you're manifesting right now is coming in. So I feel you've been manifesting something in July, where we are now, and you're going to see results of it happening or showing up within the next 7 weeks. So this could be something you're manifesting with him, or it could be something else. Maybe you're manifesting some kind of material thing or money or something else. So you're definitely manifesting something you're going to start seeing results about. So this could be him showing up in your energy field, or even a communication or something else happening within 7 weeks. Yeah, you're manifesting money as well. So this could be money related too. So maybe you're trying to manifest money. Maybe you're not even aware of it, but you are. So I feel within the next 7 weeks, you're also going to be seeing that you've got more money. And this can also be because you're waking up grateful. So you may be waking up more grateful. If you're not doing that directly, start doing it. When you wake up, say, thank you, God, for this day. Open your curtains. Thank you for this amazing day. This is going to be a wonderful day for me in that way. Okay, let's pull a card from your twin as well. Yeah, look at this. Forgiving for this karmic lesson. Look at that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this karmic lesson. I'm learning how to love myself. So the karmic lesson is bringing forgiveness in. Really beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Annette says, will I get a part-time cleaning job back next month, okay? So will you get, I'm off after this deck here, will you get a part-time cleaning job back next month? What do you need to know? Okay, so will you get a part-time cleaning job next month? The angels say make it happen through your intentions. We've got consider, 2 or more options may soon be present. So I feel there's going to be a few options for you. So you really don't feel like you've got to worry at all, because I don't even feel like it's like just one thing that you could do. There's 2 or more options that you could do. And it says may soon present themselves to you. So definitely feel there's lots of opportunities coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Can Sister Laura have any message from Mr. O? Of course, honey. So this is for the beautiful Laura. Mr. O is saying adventure. I'm ready to embark on this new journey with you. And I feel he's dreaming about this. This is what they show me in, like, he's connecting with in dreams. So in his dreams, he's going on adventures with you and he's exploring things with you. And he's imagining what it would be like to be with you in his dreams. And that's what he really does want in his life. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. So again, the scorpion has got that sting in its tail. So it can cause a problem. And that can be connected with the ego. So whenever the ego comes in, breathe through it, breathe through any tension and know that you are safe. And there could also be something moving into place as we move towards October as well for you. What else is he going through? Okay, we've got embrace the dance of parting and union. So this is about being okay with the way things are, because it's an opportunity to practice self-love and self-acceptance. So embracing the dance of parting and union, you know, it's not nice when we part, and it's nice when we come together, but we have to be okay with the divine timing of it. And the energy coming through, you've got path of love. The journey of love is the ultimate path to self-realization and fulfillment. But I want to pull you a different card, Laura. I want to pull you a card from the Love and Light deck. So what's the message coming through for you right now? There it is, okay? We've got focus on God's love. It says, make every effort to keep yourself united in spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. And you are kind of binded together, you know you are. So when you're united in spirit, it's like you know that you're together in the 5D. So I feel this is kind of telling you that you are already one and you are already together in the other, even though you're not physically together, and find peace in that. And focus on God's love the rest of the time, which I know you do. So it's about having faith, which I know you do. Let me pull you a message from Jesus, okay? Just ignore the keyboard warriors. They've got nothing better to do. Yeah, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. So I feel the temptation is like the scorpion's tail. You know, that sting in the tail. We all go through that, don't we? You know, where we get triggered by things and then we have to kind of give ourselves a talking to. I want to pull you a Mother Mary card as well. What else do you need to know? Straight out prayer. Says, instead of worrying, pray about the situation to bring about real solutions. And I feel that's what Mr. O needs to do more of. He needs to do more praying and less worrying and stressing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got 33 says, Liz participated in your live reading after a long time. I feel betrayed by him any message. So you must forgive. Okay, so you're in a child that's hurting right now. You must forgive, okay? You don't need to forgive him like directly, but just forgive because it's what you give to yourself. Okay, forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. There's a higher purpose to it. That's your message. Trust in the higher purpose of your journey, knowing that it serves the evolution of your soul. So yes, you may feel betrayed, but it's actually making you stronger. It's making you more powerful. It's serving the evolution of your soul. And it's serving the evolution of their soul, because you are more than likely one soul if you see this person as your twin. But it's evolving the soul because that's what they've come here to do, to grow you in that way. We've got release your fears, knowing that love is the most powerful force in the universe. You must be fearless in this journey. And like Wayne Dyer said, if you're holding on to unforgiveness, it's like you're holding on to a hot coal. It's only burning you. It's only hurting you. It's not hurting the other person. So you must let that go. We've got emotional release. You may need to have a big cry. A big ugly cry will make you feel better. Express and release pent-up emotions. Surrender your burdens to the universe. Now, if you feel you've already cried your tears, write down what you're feeling. Journal it down with a book and a pen, not onto a device where you could think, oh, I'm going to send that or do something with it. No more donations, please, okay? And balance and harmony. Seek balance and harmony within yourself and your connection with your flame. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Work on bringing balance in. I want to bring a message in from your person. Okay, we've got twin flames. It's showing you are twin flames no matter what you think about this connection. I've never felt connected to anyone like I feel connected to you. And that's why you feel hurt by this person. I want to bring in the deck of apologies. I've got to find where it is. Oh my goodness me, some of these drawers are sticking. But I am glad I got these drawers. Where's the deck of apologies? I've probably gone straight past it. Just bear with me, it might even be up here. I've got to get used. I'm going to have to write onto what is in which drawer because I've changed everything about. Where's my deck of apologies? Archangel Shanuel, thank you for helping me find my deck of apologies. I'll put it somewhere else. If I can't find it, I'm not meant to use it, okay? This is why I tend to get cards out before I start a live or do a video, because I'm not looking for things. I'm sorry if this noise is getting on your nerves. I don't know what I've done with it. Not meant to use that then, am I? Okay, let's bring another deck in. Let's see what he wants to apologise for, what the struggle is, okay? I'll find it. You watch, I'll find it right after I finish this live. So we got love. Look at this, love. This is why you need to forgive him, because the love is real. The bond that you share is not only beautiful and amazing, but very healing. It's a special kind of love. It's frightening, deep and intense, yet the best feeling you will have ever experienced. So do what you need to do to have the love in your life. And I feel right now that's about forgiveness. And if you feel like you can't forgive, call on Jesus, Mary Magdalene, even St. Peter to help you with that. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. Isla's message from my DM, what's going on with the karmic and his next action towards me. So what's his karmic struggle? I'm just laughing at myself in these drawers because I don't know where anything is, and I'm like, oh, I need to write on what they are. I need to get like some sticky notes, don't I, to put on there. So what's his karmic struggle right now? What's his karmic struggle? Okay, he needs a new beginning. He wants it. He knows he needs a new beginning. And he said our life together is messed up. This isn't, obviously he may feel that way about the life with you because he's messed up because he can't be with you, but he feels like this about his karmic situation. The life we share is messed up, so I need a new beginning. So he is well aware that his soul is longing for a new beginning, longing for a change, longing for a fresh start. He knows that deep within. So what else is going on with the karmic, okay? Flying out here. We've got, this person may be bad-mouthing him in some way. Why do you speak badly about me to other people? I'm not a bad person. So this person could be saying really nasty things, or he could feel that perhaps he's paranoid, perhaps that isn't even going on, but he feels paranoid about things. So what's going to happen in that karmic situation? Okay, he's busy at work. I feel he's working to kind of get away from that person or to not deal with it, so he's busy at work. Okay, if he isn't working, as in, if he hasn't got a job, well, I feel he has, but if he hasn't, he'll be working on other things. Perhaps he's doing some DIY or something like that, but I feel he's busy at work too, or at least until August time, to try and deal with it. So, yeah, there's a divorce on the way, okay? There's going to be a divorce, okay? So I don't know if there's a marriage, but it's going to feel like a divorce. Hang on, I've just knocked my chat off. Give me a second here. So, if he isn't married, he may feel that way to him, like he may feel trapped or obligated in some way. There's definitely a change coming in. We've got the ego. Once he overcomes his ego and feels strong enough to start again, saying, I need a new beginning, he will make that happen. Okay, because they've got the divorce card there. So I do feel that he is wanting that. So it's a release, it's a karmic release. The justice card to me is karmic endings. So that karmic ending will come. Okay, it's hilarious, someone saying you look tired. I'm going through Ascension symptoms. There's nothing to do with being tired. Okay, I'm not tired. Well, what I always say is this, what you see in someone else is actually what's going on inside of you. So ask yourself why you're asking, why you think I look tired. I don't feel tired. I'm just going through Ascension symptoms. I don't feel tired, okay? So you really do deserve so much more love than I can give you. So he's saying to you, I know I need to be free to be able to give you this love, okay? Sometimes you make it too easy, I want to chase you. And he needs to chase you as well. So give him time to chase you. Give him time to sort this situation out. and work on yourself. That's what you need to know, okay? But obviously, you know, I'm not like at my best today, but I did want to come on and do a reading because it's the new moon. But honestly, I'm not tired, or I'm just going through bladder things right now, where this morning I've been running the loo a lot, that's all. Okay, so if you think I look tired, I don't think I look tired. Does anyone else think I look tired? I know my voice is croaky, but I've been talking for 2.5 hours. To be honest, I don't really care what people think anyway, because I feel okay. So, you know, it's just, you know, it's your perception of me. So anyway, I'm going to go off because I've been on for like 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I did stay on a lot longer than I said I would. Okay, yeah, Ascension, so they are definitely tough. I mean, I've been struggling with this week a few things, you know, a lot of things going on. But I thought, you know, I want to jump on and do some readings because that's the person I am. So have a wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you as well if you've given me a like, okay? And I'll see you soon. A big thank you to my moderator. So if all goes to plan, I'll be live tomorrow. If not, it will hopefully be the weekend, but I will keep you posted anyway. But it may be around this time because, you know, usually I'm on first thing in the morning. But if I can't because my Ascension symptoms are too strong, hopefully they're going to clear up though, then it will be around this time. So I hope that helps. I'm sending you so much love and I'll see you soon.